Sportsocracy.
Damn the devil to hell!
Let the big dogs eat! Let them on the field!
Come get you some of this.
Fire them cannons! By golly, put more powder in those things.
He couldn't take any more disappointment.
Oh my God. The Jets killed him.
And welcome into the Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, 1400. The Sportsocracy heard everywhere you go on the iHeartRadio app. We're seen everywhere on the YouTubes, and we're all together for the holidays. Isn't it grand? Welcome in to a
Overreaction Monday.
We had the college football playoff. We've had week 16 in the NFL. We've got a lot to unpack from what happened over the weekend, and I just have to tell you, if you've never experienced the vault at Bank of America Stadium, wah-wah-wee-wah, I highly, highly recommend. It was a good time yesterday. Thank you to Amy Martin and the Panthers broadcast organization for hosting us. Me and Joe had a great time. The only bad part is that when you're on the sideline, you can't really see a lot.
You want me to tell you what happened? Because I saw it quite clearly.
Well, I mean,
you got Todd Bowles.
Well, I mean, it is clear. The suckitude was clear from where we were standing because we were but 6 feet from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers bench, just watching the grossness that is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's the worst coach team that we've had in a long time.
It's very bad. Very, 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 very bad.
And now Todd Bowles has been there, but who has not been in charge is one Joshua Lewis Grizzard, because that dude could not coach an offense to save his life.
Why does Rashad White play ever?
I'm not sure. I mean, he had an A-run yesterday.
Why does Sean Tucker get every carry inside the 5-yard line? And the second he comes in, I know exactly what play call is.
Mm-hmm.
If I know it, I promise you they do.
Yes.
And I'm not going to lie. I'm going to forewarn everybody today. I'm a little feisty. It's Festivus Eve.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a lot of problems with you people.
He's got some axes to grind.
There are some people on social media that I'm just going to be honest with you. You sounds incredible dumb.
Namely who?
Oh, basically anybody that thinks JMU and Tulane should have been in that playoff.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, and trust me, they're there.
Oh, of course they are.
Fight you, too.
I heard it on this damn radio station not an hour and a half ago when I was, just trying to get my thoughts together for the day. And the one thing that the two dudes, the Jaggies that were, I almost said something real bad there, that were on this radio station not an hour and a half ago, we're talking about, well, I mean, I wouldn't really want to see any changes in the college football playoff again because, I mean, who's to say that the group of five doesn't deserve a spot? It says,
Captain Yellowshirt. I'm there. Now, I will tell you, I have officially found the stupidest argument in the history of sports talk. Well, I mean, JMU had 500 yards, and it was only they covered. What the hell does that matter? I had like 50 people say that to me. They covered. What do I care? They were down 48-20 at the start of the fourth quarter, and it wasn't actually that close. I know. I strained my eyes to watch it.
Strained them.
It was with great displeasure that I watched the Royal Dogs get neutered for 60 minutes by a duck.
I don't know what world you're living in, but when
delusional world.
But what I'm saying,
tell you.
But like when you're down for 30 points all day long, I don't care that you finished strong.
Because, all right, it blows my mind that I have to explain this to people, but apparently I do. when you're up 48-13 with 16 minutes left in the game, Tank, what do you do defensively?
I'm backing off.
I'm going to start playing back.
Oh, yeah.
And let you stay in front of me. It's almost like tiring out a toddler so they'll sleep. It's the same premise. And that's exactly what Oregon did. Let me, as somebody that watched every second of this begrudgingly, if Oregon had wanted to beat you 100-0, they could have done that. I don't doubt that for 1 minute. Now, maybe they couldn't have kept you from kicking that field goal that you kicked early on. You did have a bad punt that led to a touchdown. So maybe they would have beaten you 100-20, but they could have scored 100 U.S. points on you and may not have ever broken a sweat to do it. If you saw anything but what I just said, please sit down and let the adults talk because there was nothing else there. Oh, by the way, Tulane was worse. Tulane was worse. I thought JMU at least actually attempted to fight. Tulane had nothing.
No, because they went
0.
We did this already.
Tulane's whole theory coming into this game, so they went into a college football playoff game with Ole Miss, and their idea, this is our grand plan, is that we're going to run and keep the ball away from Ole Miss. Tank, would you like to gather a thought of how many yards per carry did you average in this game?
2.
It was 3.4. You had a 15 and a 16-yard run. You did not have another run in this entire game that was longer than 8 yards. And you thought, we got to figure it out. We're just going to bleed the clock. Trinidad Chambliss hurt your feelings. And now I am here to say we never need to see that again. I don't have the TV numbers yet. I will probably have them before this show is over, and I'll go ahead and tell you. You're going to see 2 really big numbers for Alabama, Oklahoma, and Texas A&M, Miami, and I'm going to get to that in a minute because some of you JMU people just started running that suck hole, and you've just pissed me off. There's going to be 2 really big numbers there. There's going to be 2 really low numbers with Tulane and JMU.
No doubt.
And that was enough for us all to go, we never need to do this again.
You got demolished like everybody knew you would.
Because you're not a top 12 team.
Even if everybody tuned in, which they didn't, but even if everybody tuned in just to see what this was going to look like, they were gone by the end of the first quarter. Because you knew how this was going to go. We all told you how this was going to go. Hell, the earlier matchup between Ole Miss and Tulane in earlier this season should have told you what was going to happen because it was damn near the same score.
Yep. Yeah, we don't ever need to do this again.
No.
Now, and where it goes from here, I don't really care. If you want to make a group of 6 tournament the same way we have the FCS playoffs,
it's like the
and
NIT.
you want to, and here's the letters are cool. We can have an FAS, an FBS, and an FCS. And you know what? You can keep the BS because we don't need your stupid bowl games. Yeah, I thought of that Friday, and I've been sitting on that just waiting, just trying to say it. There are about 40 teams in America that you really, honest to God, have the money, the bank balance, the prestige, the facilities, all of those things to compete. Tulane doesn't. And I'll be honest with you, I was as mad for Tulane and JMU as I was for having the assault on my eyeballs that they gave me because you were led to a zero-sum game. And what made me so angry was how many of these people went, well, we're just happy to be here. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard somebody say out loud. Let me ask you a question. Which would be better for a program like JMU? You play this one-off game where every 3-star recruit in America sees you get your ass handed to you on a platter. And they go, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'll go be a backup at Ole Miss and hope to God I get my shot at some point. Or you play in a playoff where, you have an actual honest-to-God chance to win and maybe play more than one game.
Possibly. Because, all of those extra games could be extra NIL opportunities for your school to build your program.
Exactly. Do you know how much they made off of this game?
How much?
$4 million.
That's it?
Mm-hmm. What do you think that actually changes?
Nothing.
And I've had this argument for 2 solid days, so I'm pretty well equipped for it. $4 million would not even equip you a roster that could come in and not get beat this bad next year, let alone do anything for the furtherance of the program. If you think JMU and Tulane benefited from this, I have a bridge to sell you. Because every 2, 3, 4-star recruit in America looked at this and went, why would I go there? I have no shot. I would be better off to go sit behind somebody at Vanderbilt or Tennessee and hope we're one of those 10, 11, 12, as opposed to going in here, name me a player for either team. Name me one player.
I can't.
You know the one that kept coming up? Number 33 for JMU, who's I wasn't even bothered enough to go look up his name, who looks like he weighs about 400 pounds, and in a foot race would lose to me and Tank convincingly. Oh, but he tries real hard. Yeah, I don't care. Mm-hmm. I don't care. It's farce.
You can go try real hard in the Pop-Tart Bowl or whatever.
And that's fine. I have no problem with that. It's a farce. The NCAA has allowed all of these things to mature. And the bad thing is, I knew definitively it was going to happen with JMU. I thought Tulane was good enough defensively that they could at least make it respectable. Mm-hmm. This went exactly how it needed to go.
Yep.
I never need to see this again. Ever. This is just like Saw movies. Okay, you remember the Saw movie series? If you're not a horror movie fan, you only needed to see about the first 20 minutes of the first one to go, don't think I need to watch the other 9. Because that's not for me. This is not for us. This is not for you. Mm-hmm. You don't belong here. You have 3 draftable players, 3 draftable grades between JMU and Tulane combined. 3. Ohio State has, Oregon, has 3 first-round prospects on the defense. I didn't even mention the offense.
Yep.
Where, oh, by the way, they were missing a first-round receiver. You had a top 10 quarterback. You had 2 offensive linemen that are going to go in the top 50. You can't compete with that. I'm tired of this idea of, well, it's only fair that we put the conference champ. So it's fair. And this is another argument that I've heard. Well, Notre Dame doesn't play anybody. Tank, why is that argument so unbelievably stupid? The argument of, well, Notre Dame didn't get here because they didn't play anybody.
Well, I mean, they play at least 5 pretty good opponents every year.
What was and this is according to teamrankings.com. You can use several different sites.
Mm-hmm.
So strength of schedule.
I'd say it's probably in the teens.
It was 11.
Was it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At its lowest, it got to 38.
Mm-hmm.
Where was JMU?
120.
According to ESPN, they were 121. And I only say that because this metric is a little nicer. They're 72.
There you go.
So your argument's Notre Dame didn't deserve to be here because they didn't play anybody. Neither did you. Your best win was Liberty. Mm-hmm. Oh, and by the way, here's the part where all the little group of 6 teams. None of you want to hear this. You know where this goes, right? See, this is a system that you're not equipped. You don't have the money. You don't have the lawyers. You don't have any of that to fight. Let me go ahead and tell you where this goes. And you haven't thought about this, so let me get you to the end of the book. The Big Ten and the SEC, they're going to turn into one big old conference. You know who gets left out of that? Northwestern.
Mm-hmm.
You know who gets left out of that? Rutgers and Purdue and all these mediocre schools that we don't need you. We don't need you taking a piece of the pie, but you're in a big enough market. Hey, where do you think they go?
It's a G6.
They go to your conference, and they're going to beat you like a sled dog because they make more per year than you've made this decade. See, this is one of those times that you have to be smarter than a dish towel to understand what you're talking about, and a lot of people don't seem to have that. This game has changed. You did yourself no favors. You went out there and showed we don't belong. You also showed all we have to do is beat this group of 11 dregs that they put us in a conference with, and we get there to make a little money. You know who else saw that? Rutgers.
Mm-hmm.
You know who else saw that? Maryland. You know who else saw that? Basically every team in the ACC. because they have one foot in the grave and one foot on a banana peel. They're going to need somewhere to land. Names Oregon State and Washington State mean anything to you? Yeah, they used to be G5 too. They used to be P5, Power 5.
Yeah.
Now they're Group 6. Playing Boise State and Fresno State and Colorado State and Texas State. You know what they have way more of than every one of those schools I just said? Money. Don't be shocked when 2 years from now Oregon State's 8-4 and winning the Pac-6 or Pac-8 or Pac-10 or whatever they got that.
Yeah.
They'll do it again. We don't care about you, and this system is not built for you. We're giving you an out. Because we all know where the big bad power brokers are going to go. The ones that have the money get to the high side. The ones that don't are going to get left behind, and they're coming for your spot. We're trying to keep that from happening. You don't seem to want to let us help you. But damn, we're trying.
Mm-hmm.
The Kennesaw States and the Western Michigans and the JMUs and the Tulanes, we'll happily give you your own tournament. We'll put it on True TV. It'll happen before Christmas. It'll be just like the FCS. And you'll make a bunch of money because you'll play 4 games instead of getting slaughtered in 1.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't hard, but you better know your lane because if you don't, somebody's going to come take your lane.
And then guess what, guys? For Christmas, you're going to get the magical tour of Mobile and Birmingham. And we'll hold the championship in the Frisco, Texas Bowl.
Stephen Tao said Notre Dame didn't deserve to be there because they're not in a conference. And you know what? I can get down with that. You know who deserved it more than what I saw? BYU.
Oh, yeah?
I'd take Notre Dame out of it. Let's just say you disqualify Notre Dame, which you can't do.
Mm-hmm.
But let's just say you could. BYU, Texas, Vanderbilt, USC. I'll go a step further. Michigan. Oh, and, if only there was an empirical way that we could have – we can. It's called the poll where we power ranked every one of these teams, and every team I just said is ahead of Tulane and ahead of James Madison.
Mm-hmm.
We have got to stop rewarding mediocrity because it doesn't change. It is mediocre to look at a team and go, you beat Liberty, Georgia State, and Coastal Carolina, and that's good enough for us.
Right.
Because all of the people – always remember – in a system like this, people are just looking for ways to take advantage of it. And they will.
Mm-hmm.
I've already seen it. I have watched this bear out. It's called the Pac-12. There were 2 schools up there that nobody wanted. Nobody. Big Ten didn't want them. Big 12 didn't want them. The ACC didn't want them. And they got left out here on an island to their own devices. So what'd they do? They found a bunch of schools that don't have their resources. It's close. I'm not telling you they're going to dominate the Pac-10. They're probably not.
Mm-hmm.
But they have way more money.
I was say they'll lose every now and then to a San Jose State.
They have way more money. It's
Yeah.
not even close, and those were 2 of the lowest in terms of fundraising in the Power 5. There are some sleeping giants in the Power 5 that can do this just as easily, and you'll never sniff another Sun Belt title again. Ever.
Mm-hmm.
Ever. Because a team like, Maryland, that's got more money than God. All they have to do is say, you know what, Big Ten didn't want us. Let's go play in the Sun Belt. And good luck. They have 3 players in the top 25 of the last ESPN 300 because they recruit big boy talent. They can't compete in the Big Ten. They'll slaughter you. Give them 2 years, they will beat you like a sled dog.
Mm-hmm. I'd rather have them back in the ACC.
I would too.
And at least at that point, it would.
You've got to keep. You have to keep looking at it. And Tank, I'm going to ask you a question, and I'm not setting you up here. I actually, honest to God, want your answer.
Okay.
In terms of college athletics, can you name one person that has called their shot better of exactly what was going to happen for the last 6 years than me?
No.
You and I argued about this in 2019.
Yes.
And I told you, sit back and watch.
Mm-hmm. And I kept telling you the same thing. I know it's coming, but it's got to happen. Here's the problem is you got to work your way around it. And we're still trying to figure out how this thing works. And when it all comes to settle, how do you possibly
I don't agree
think?
with what you just said.
What do you mean?
We're not trying to figure out how this works. No. We know how this works. We're trying to work around all the stupid legislation.
Right.
What do big businesses do when they look at the legislation and go, this is never going to come out our way? They file bankruptcy. They take all their money. And they lather up and do it again, and they pound you into the sand. And that's what's coming. That's what I was trying to warn you about last week. Everybody I know in college football saw this coming. I was one of the only ones on an island saying maybe Tulane can keep this close enough to compete and maybe cover.
Yeah.
They didn't.
No.
JMU backdoor covered, and nobody cared. All these
Good
schools,
job for covering, by the way. I mean, it was only a 3-touchdown spread.
Yeah, and somebody said, well, every national title game's had a bigger spread than that. You're conveniently forgetting that. I conveniently forget a lot of things that aren't freaking true. That dude probably does not like me much.
What was it? What did he say?
Somebody said seven of the last 8 national title games had a bigger spread than JMU did. No, they didn't. Yeah, see, here's the thing about spreads. They live forever, and they're pretty easy to find because it's just patently not true.
Oh, no, I think he was probably talking about the outcome, like the final.
Well, it's not a spread.
Right.
So,
right. But that's –
and then it's fine.
I'm sure that's what he meant.
And that's fine.
Was that,
and that's another layer of this. Blowouts happen.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
Blowouts happen. It doesn't mean that the right team's not there. There's a huge difference between a Clemson team getting blown out by Alabama or vice versa. There's a huge difference in Georgia blowing out a TCU or any of these things that happened in the past. They earned their way here. You didn't earn squat. You were handed a gift because the ACC was so unbelievably clueless that they couldn't find a way to get Miami into their conference championship game in spite of the fact they were the best team in the conference. If they had, you wouldn't have been here. You only got here because the ACC is so damn incompetent that they couldn't figure out how to get it right.
Yep. It is an Overreaction Monday, if you haven't noticed. We will be back here in Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400.
All across the Tar Heel state.
Tar Heels on the run. Trimble to the cup, layup, Kellen in the foul.
This is Carolina basketball.
Long rainbow three, nothing but net from the rookie. Out to Trimble. He'll try another triple. Counted.
The home of the 6-time national champions.
Drives and hammers it home. Hello, young fella.
This is your radio home for the Tar Heels.
Asheville's home for the Tar Heels is ESPN Asheville.
iHeartRadio is the #1 Christmas music app.
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
Open the app and start listening to your local holiday station on the go.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell.
And search Holiday in the app to get all the Christmas stations like North Pole Radio, iHeart Christmas Classics, and playlists for every holiday occasion. We know you're busy. Let us handle the music. Open the free iHeartRadio app and start listening now.
Ring in the new year with the best meat in town, the Bear Smokehouse Barbecue in downtown Asheville, celebrating New Year's Eve and New Year's Day with you, and drink specials, and all the smoky barbecue favorites. Gather for the complimentary champagne toast at midnight New Year's Eve, and as for New Year's Day, come early and enjoy a festive Bloody Mary and Mimosa Bar. And the back alley bar will have all the bowls and the playoffs on. From the Bears family to yours, we wish you a flavorful holiday season, and cheers to a new year. BearsBBQ.com.
I'm Coley Duffy.
I'm Cody Ward.
And we're the Chainsaw Brothers.
Actually, we're cousins. A few days after Helene, we was in the driveway having a couple beers, waiting on the power to come back on. And we heard so many people calling, needing trees removed, and couldn't afford it.
So I called my dad to borrow a chainsaw, and over the next few months, we cleared trees for our neighbors. Our business was born out of wanting to help Western North Carolina get back on our feet.
We are fully insured and licensed. We keep our promises, meaning if we say we're going to be there, we'll be there. In these parts, we live how we were raised.
When you call the Chainsaw Brothers, you're not a customer, you're family. We're good at what we do, and we do it for a reasonable cost.
For all your chainsaw needs, call the Chainsaw Brothers. 828-316-1013. Or find us on Facebook. See how we treat our family.
Are you still covered up with storm damage and debris?
Call us about our daily rates at 828-316-1013. That's 828-316-1013. We're the Chainsaw Brothers, and with our neighbors, we're Western North Carolina strong.
Woohoo! 'Twas the day before Christmas, and at the North Pole, the elves were all gleeful, mind, body, and soul. The gifts they were wrapping the cookies were yummy with Ingalls ingredients to delight every tummy. The joy in the air was as thick as the snow, and Santa was prepping to make Christmas a go. From making to baking, content as you please, when off in the distance they heard a loud sneeze. Santa was sick, and this just wouldn't do, so the elves hopped a sleigh and to Ingalls they flew. OJ and honey and tissues galore, they grabbed every cure as they ran through the store. Christmas was saved, because those elves were amazing. With big thanks to Ingalls, low prices, love the savings.
Clarissa sells WNC as the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have, Zillow Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
Do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Our mission, to improve lives with every interaction. This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com. That's parksfordhendersonville.com.
The Sportsocracy.
We treat star athletes better because they're better people.
That's not fair.
Life isn't fair, kiddo. Get used to it.
Right. And some stars are bigger than other stars. And those little stars don't necessarily belong on the biggest stages with the biggest stars. That's all we're trying to say.
Life's not fair. Yeah, there's one fair in life. It shows up in your town with Ferris wheels and funnel cakes.
That's right.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's the only fair there is in life. Stop worrying about fair. Some of you were born 5'4" with no hair. Some of us were born 6'5" with luscious locks.
I mean,
me.
That's not nice at all.
No, you're like 5'7".
Thank you.
Now,
just correct the record.
You are bald as a
we don't
Grady Smith apple.
We don't need to go any further there. We do have some super chats to get to here on an Overreaction Monday. The first one from Soaring Eagle says, poor Decisionville had a good weekend between the DK thing. DK Metcalf smacking a fan. And JMU fans saying that,
read that before
you have tiny ding-dings for saying that JMU didn't deserve to be in the playoff. And,
their fans did not. And by the way, Soaring Eagle, I do appreciate you jumping in there to go, are you stupid? I saw his tweet back and I went, I'm glad you said it because that's what I wanted to say.
Mm-hmm.
But I have spent too much time with this moron as it sits. Yeah, his Twitter name was DJ Slayer. And when I said, you're an adult DJ, he went, that's an inside joke with my friends, something you clearly don't have.
Mm-hmm.
Good joke. Kind of like JMU being in the playoff. You really got to understand it. It's got layers. It's not like a Sam Kennison joke. This is more like a Lewis Black joke. Okay, I get you.
All right, we got one from Rich Vital.
So fresh, we ball, no stress, cause we making that money.
And he says,
Jeremy, I agree fully, and this argument should be used in the NFL for the playoffs. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Stop rewarding mediocrity. I cannot for the life of me there are certain arguments that I just don't understand. Like, I don't understand when people look at me and they go, well, I liked Daryl, but he was a Pisces and I'm a Scorpio. That just wouldn't work. That's insanity. You understand what you just said? It's crazy, right? That is exactly the same way that I feel when somebody goes, well, I know there are 4 really bad teams in this division, but we should reward the best of the turds for being king turd.
Yes.
How does that make sense to you?
Gives them something to play for.
They have something to play for. A Super Bowl. The same thing the other 31 are playing for. Oh, we got to have I swear to you, I knew when I was a kid, this participation thing, the trophy thing that we do, this is stupid. Because I'm looking at old Booger Eater Billy over here going, I averaged 22 points a night. How do we get the same trophy? That doesn't make any sense to me. You only know how the dirt in the infield tastes. You hadn't hit a ball all year.
Would you be nice?
Because I don't want to.
I'm being nice.
Look, legally, according to the Geneva Convention and the Bible, I have to be nice on Thursday. Today is not Thursday.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm getting 5 days worth of angry out in one day.
Money, 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 plenty of money.
Another super chat from Eamon Report. He says the Bowl Afterlife, CFP on ESPN ABC, the Group of 5 playoff on NBC and Fox, the rest of the seniors not in the postseason play in a showcase game.
Oh, we have those called Shrine Bowl and Senior Bowl.
Yeah,
I'll be there tomorrow.
They've done that. They've done that. Idea has been done.
Yeah, and I'm good with all of that. Look, there are just a few things that we need to understand fully. This is coming whether you like it or not. If we stay at 12, the G6 is done.
You're out.
You're dead
unless you're ranked in the top 12.
Now exactly
right.
If you can get into the top 12, which you easily can do, just go undefeated.
Well, Boise State goes 11-1, and their only loss on the season is the kickoff game that they had against Alabama or something. Yeah, they'll probably be 12.
And
you'll slip them in there.
Sure that's how that's going to work.
Maybe. I'm just saying.
Well, because the way I'm looking at this is you got to understand, you can't have all these things one way. All right, so you argue Notre Dame didn't play anybody and BYU didn't play anybody, or whatever you're arguing. A, you didn't either.
Mm-hmm.
B, why would I? We held Texas out because of a loss to Ohio State. Fact or fiction?
Fact. You lost to the number 2 team in the country.
Yeah,
at the
and you
beginning
also
of the
lost to Florida. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Florida's better than any team you played all year long. Not close.
Florida would have been undefeated in your conference.
So how does it make sense that we're punishing a team in the SEC for playing in the SEC, but we're rewarding a team in the Sun Belt for playing Coastal Carolina? That doesn't make any sense. It's never made any sense. It just came to a head this weekend, and we all looked around and went, oh, yeah, this is stupid. This is dumb. You don't even look like you belong on this field.
No.
You could look at them in pregame warm-ups and go, one of these teams doesn't look like the other.
Mm-hmm.
One of these teams looks like a really good Texas high school team.
And I feel like if it hadn't have been for one damn Statue of Liberty play 20 years ago, we would have had this fight over by now.
You wouldn't have this fight over because the NCAA doesn't have any teeth. That's the problem that no one is wanting to read to the end of the book. They want to sit in their little pity circle and whine and cry that we're going to take away their free ticket. Your free ticket's gone anyway. The question is, are you allowed to even compete for this thing, or are we going to send you to the pit of misery? Because that's your two options. Everybody thinks that I'm a hater of the G6. No, I'm not. I want you to survive. I want the Appalachian states and the JMUs and these high-end schools. I want them to still exist because I know how many high school football players there are out there that need that spot. Mm-hmm. Are you a springboard to Alabama, Georgia? Absolutely you are. Okay, I'm going to give you an analogy here. The Asheville Tourists are in our town. That is a minor league baseball operation. They do a very good job of what they do. They don't get to play the New York Yankees. I don't care how good you are because you're not good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're a minor league baseball team. That's what JMU is. If you develop a player, he's going to Alabama.
Yeah.
Or Georgia or wherever else. That's the way the rules work.
Right. Well, that's the way life works.
100%.
Right. There are tiers to this whole thing, right? There is a hierarchy in everything that we do.
We don't let 5'4" dudes play in the NFL.
Precisely.
And there's a reason for that.
Right.
Because you might die.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how fast you are. I don't care how talented you are. You might die.
Right. It's all about having the resources, and you don't have the resources to compete at the bigger level. It's all well and good that we've been giving you little crumbs over the years to make you feel like you're included, but I think that time has passed. I mean, I just keep going. My mind as a Georgia fan never goes back or always goes back to the moment when they put Hawaii in a Sugar Bowl against us. And how did you think that was going to happen? How did you think it was going to go? Did you honestly think that they were going to come out here and throw for 700 yards on the SEC champions? That's not how that works. And then everybody got their feelings hurt when they got squished on New Year's Day. Well, of course you did.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't compete at this level. You shouldn't be competing at this level because, honestly, it makes you look bad when you try to compete at this level, for the most part. Again, it goes back to that one Statue of Liberty play where Boise State beat Oklahoma, and everybody points to that one moment in time and goes, look at that. You have one example of Appalachian State beating Michigan in their house from 2007, I believe it was.
I think that's right.
And we're supposed to think that is reason to keep doing this.
And that was in a regular season game.
Right, I know. But what I'm saying is, like, it doesn't happen very often. Yeah, it doesn't happen very often because you shouldn't be on the same field as these people.
It'll never happen now.
No.
It will never happen now.
No, this is going to be, I've been telling you this since the middle of the season. This is how this is going to go. They screwed it up last year. They screwed it up this year. And now they're going to go, oh, guess what? We have the ability. We have the autonomy to be able to fix this how it needs to be fixed.
Oh,
and they're gonna.
No doubt. The question is, does the group of 6 get screwed or eviscerated? There's no in between.
Pretty much.
That's what none of the people I've argued with all weekend long, I couldn't make any of them understand this. You know I'm actually looking out for you, right? Because they'll throw you away like garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't care about you at all. You don't do anything for them.
No.
And you know how I prove that? Because none of them will play you. Because it doesn't benefit them. If I lose to Tulane, the only reason Ole Miss plays Tulane is because it's a rivalry. That's the only one you can get.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we played Northwestern and Duke. And?
Woo.
Yay. Well, Duke's the ACC champion. No, they're not. They won a meaningless exhibition game. They gave them a trophy.
Right.
That doesn't really mean what you think it does. As evidenced by the committee looked at you and them and went, yeah, let them in. Mm-hmm. That's where the ACC's at.
Mm-hmm. You're in the Sportsocracy. It's ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM and 1400. Keep those super chats coming. We'll be right back.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Not too bad of an afternoon, plenty of sunshine, but the coolest day of the week will leave us still at 50 degrees. Tonight, some clouds, 35. Tomorrow, more clouds than sun, a little southeast breeze, low 60s. Mid-60s Christmas Eve, near 70 with mostly sunny sky on Christmas Day. And the day after Christmas, sunshine, upper 60s. From the Weather Channel, I'm meteorologist Ray Stager.
This report is sponsored by Macy's Backstage. Macy's Backstage is a whole department inside your Macy's store where you can find last-minute gifts for everyone on your list, all for under $20. With new arrivals every day, you never know what amazing deals you'll find. Don't wait. Find a location at Macy'sBackstage.com.
Are you like everybody else in the world who has no idea what to get everyone for the holidays? Well, you're in luck. We got you. Hands-free Skechers slip-ins. Because with hands-free Skechers slip-ins, you just step into them and they're on. There's no bending down, no touching, no fuss. Plus, Skechers slip-ins come in everyone's favorite styles and colors. And you can get slip-ins everywhere stylish footwear is sold, including a Skechers store. Or if you're too busy to shop in person, just get them online at Skechers.com, Amazon, and more.
FIFA World Cup 2026 is coming soon, but your opportunity to be there starts now through an exclusive offer with an eligible Bank of America Visa credit card. For a limited time, become a new customized cash rewards or unlimited cash rewards Visa credit card holder, and you will be eligible for a chance to purchase FIFA World Cup 2026 tickets. Learn more at BofA.com/cardFWC26. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be the official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America N.A. in partnership with Visa. Terms apply. Awards reserved.
Make iHeartRadio your #1 holiday app. Hundreds of non-stop Christmas stations like iHeart Christmas and festive playlists are waiting. Open the app, search holiday, and press play.
It's time to kick off the perfect tailgate and take your team to Ingles. Chips and guac made fresh in store every day. The best meat in town, packaged fresh every day. And smiling faces giving you their best every day. Let's be real, in the South, football season is our favorite season of the year. There's a lot to smile about, especially with deals like these. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
This football season, Bear Smokehouse Barbecue is where the fans feast. Catch every game Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday on big screens with booming sound, cold drinks, and the best barbecue in town. Bring your crew and tackle the game day grub package. A dozen wings, a pound of pork or chicken, a full rack of ribs, 3 pints of sides, and slider rolls, feeding 4 hungry fans. Whether you're cheering for touchdowns or just here for the ribs, Bears is the ultimate game day destination. Bears Barbecue in downtown Asheville, your home for football, where the fans feast.
Boy, you must be outside your mind.
The Sportsocracy.
Just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed.
We're back in the Sportsocracy. It's ESPN Asheville, and it is time to get just a bit outside, and guess who got his jaw broke?
Jake Paul, and I think we all enjoyed it.
No, it's about time. It's about time. I've been waiting for this moment to happen ever since that dude picked up a pair of gloves and started calling himself a boxer. I mean, finally. Hopefully, somebody shut him up.
Well, for 7 to 10 days, they shut him up because, he can't open his mouth.
Well, I mean, he did look a little ginger smoking on that stogie on his plane. Did you see the pictures from the plane afterwards?
I did not.
Good Lord.
I watched the entire fight. I'm not proud of that, but I did.
Posted on social media a picture of him after the bout, all beaten and tattered. Sitting in his private jet with stacks of cash everywhere and like sniper rifles and stuff in the picture, like he was Tony Montana. Like
I think he thinks he is Tony Montana.
I think he does.
See, people like that are what bother me about social media influencing. We give these people a platform, we give them all kinds of money, and then they act like this.
Mm-hmm.
I love boxing. I've been very clear about this over the time we've been doing the show. I grew up loving boxing, and I think Jake Paul single-handedly killed it.
He helped quite a bit.
And
those of us who were on the fence about it before are definitely like, look what's happening.
Well, if you don't believe me that he killed it, I want you to understand something. The judges and the official in this fight are all certified by the WBO.
Mm-hmm.
How does an official allow that to go as far as it did? You're literally trying to take him to the ground. He looked like an MMA fighter trying to box. And I'm being kind because he really looked like a hobo trying to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't understand the rules. Fight should have been stopped numerous times. Don't ever tell me you're not on the take after what I watched right there. You want the money. And I get it. We do that everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But don't try to sell this to me as a sport. I don't know if Anthony Joshua had some stipulation that this had to go to the 6th. He could have ended him in 13 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very obvious. I've watched a lot of Anthony Joshua fights. He's one of my favorite fighters of all time. He came in just stay right there. Just stay right there. I don't have to hit you with anything because I know beyond a shadow of a doubt. There was one point where Jake Paul threw a right and went, yeah, gotcha. And Anthony Joshua went, it didn't even faze me.
Like, what are you talking about, dude?
I fought real, honest-to-God heavyweights. You mosquito.
Mm-hmm. Broke his jaw. And right up at the corner of the jaw, too. Like, right up between his front teeth and the side teeth. Like, usually when I think broken jaw, I think, jaw, like back here in the hinge. But no, just broke the plate. Jeez. It's going to take some time to recover from that.
Let's see. Stephen Tao said that jet photo is exactly why people don't like him. It has nothing to do with why I don't like him. If you've got more money and you want to stack it up and look like a jackal that way, more power to you. You do what you want to do. I'm tired of you as somebody. And I'll say the same thing I said on Twitter. You're a YouTuber with a bank balance. That's all you are. Mr. Beast could do the exact same thing that you're doing. Now, he would get knocked out because you are far more athletically gifted than that.
Sure.
But at the end of the day, that's all you are. And I'm going to tell you a little story just because this came up in the chat earlier. And I will tell you, this is something that really pisses me off. I have I'll say it's a sensitivity to being called a podcaster.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not a podcaster. Mm-hmm. You're not a podcaster. Mm-hmm. See, the door we're sitting in, somebody had to open it. They don't just let you in here and go, you know what? You want to say stupid stuff on the radio? Well, come on in. We got 4 or 5 doors here. You just find whichever one you want to do. Any jackass with a podcast mic can do a podcast. Mm-hmm. We're not podcasters. We're not. I feel the same way about Jake Paul. You're not a boxer, okay? Because there are dozens upon dozens upon dozens of fighters, and I could list them all for you if you really wanted me to, that never got to where you are because they didn't have a bank balance. They would have beat you within an inch of your life. You're not a boxer. You're a fraud. You've always been a fraud.
Mm-hmm.
And it was put on absolute display against somebody that's done the work. That's my problem. Do the work. If you do the work, you deserve the respect. If you don't do the work, you don't deserve the respect.
Mm-hmm.
If I had a 10 commandments of life, that would be in the top 3. And Jake Paul is proof positive of a guy that tried to jump the line. He's gotten more opportunities than countless other fighters that did the work.
Mm-hmm.
But he had a social media following and a checkbook.
Yeah.
And that
he
completely invalidates your response. Let me ask you a question.
Because he tried to pay for the respect instead of earning the
No
respect.
doubt.
Right? He didn't climb his way up through, I don't even know, the amateur ranks or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, he just immediately went, hey, I'm a boxer now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the headline of the show.
Let me ask you a question. Name me a joke NFL team. Oh,
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I'll go. Yours doesn't really fit in this because you've won a Super Bowl, this century.
We have.
I'll use mine, the New York Jets.
Mm-hmm.
If the New York Jets decided that they were going to sign a YouTuber to play quarterback, would that not completely invalidate everything they ever did? I don't care who you have around him. I don't care. I don't care what you do from there. I don't even care if he's kind of good. He didn't put in the work. He's not the best quarterback you can put on this team, and it makes you look like a joke.
Mm-hmm.
You know why the NFL doesn't do that? Because they're not a joke.
You know
boxing does.
I was going to say.
Because
know why boxing does?
Because they can't develop a star because they ran this business into the ground. I think it was Gambit fan that said Jake Paul didn't kill boxing. He's the final symptom, not a problem. I
think I agree with that.
I agree with that to a point. I think he's more than a final symptom. He looked around and saw all of this. This is the one sport where I can do this because Dana White would have laughed him out of the building. I'll throw you in the Contender series, and I'll let one of these America's Top Team guys just beat you bloody, and then we'll be done with you. Boxing went, there are ways. There are ways that we can make this money. Let's trot 800-year-old Mike Tyson out there against you, and Anderson Silva, and a bunch of other guys that aren't even boxers to try to build you up. And then the minute we put you in the ring with an honest-to-God fighter, he embarrassed you.
And he got sanctioned too, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like this was a sanctioned fight, wasn't it?
Yes. This was not an exhibition fight.
Right. To me, that's what killed it. When he had the first couple of exhibitions, and it wasn't really sanctioned by anybody, I was like, okay, this is a stunt. Right when he started doing the things on what was the channel, the Zone, right when he was doing the small pay-per-views early,
yeah,
isn't that what it's called, the Zone?
Zone.
Yeah. So when he was doing that, it was this is a cute little promo. But then when like the official boxing guys got involved and like the WBO started sanctioning this crap, you're done.
You're dead.
Yeah.
You
have no credibility.
Don't expect me to look at your honest-to-God fighters with any form of reverence when you allow a sideshow like this to be your headliner. 2 biggest fights of the year, both had Jake Paul in it.
Mm-hmm.
He's not in the top 1,000 of fighters in this country.
I was going to say, because nobody cares about the rest of it.
And that's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of a circus sideshow freak show, the North Carolina Tar Heels have hired an offensive coordinator.
Yes! No more hillbilly hand fishing.
Hillbilly hand fishing goes, and Hillbilly Secretary Canoodling comes in. Bobby Petrino is the new offensive coordinator of the North Carolina Tar Heels.
You know why? Because Bill Belichick looked at him and he went, he's got game.
Game respects game.
I remember what you did.
We talk about you in meetings. You're a legend.
Just stay away from Jordan, please.
So now we have 800-year-old Bill Belichick with his 26-year-old girlfriend
4.
And Bobby Petrino.
4. She's 24.
Respect. And Bobby Petrino, who got fired for sleeping with the secretary.
Mm-hmm.
That is your power structure at North Carolina. It may not win any games, but, man, it's going to be fun.
Is it? Because I don't think it's fun.
For me,
honestly.
It's a
oh,
hoot.
Sure. For those of you non-inflicted with Tar Heel fandom, yeah, it's fun for you. Jeez. Why? I mean, you knew it was going to be bad. I mean, we hoped it was going to be good. Quickly, 2 weeks into it, we all went, nope, this isn't going to work.
Patrick Holt and Bill Workman both said the new quarterback coach, Sharon Moore. No, he went a little too far.
He did. He went way too far.
See, he footballed when he was supposed to elevate her, and don't do that.
Yeah, no, he's not.
I will say, if there is a non-fraternization.
Defensive coordinator.
Oh,
please.
Offensive line coach. He was the O-line guy.
Oh, I thought he was a defensive guy.
No, he's offensive line guy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, please do that.
Yeah.
Bill, I don't ask for much. Please bring me Coach O. Coach O will look at the two of you and go, amateurs. Don't even know what you're doing. I got 4 of them in different towns. If you add up their age, barely reaches mine.
Mm-hmm.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
God, that would be fantastic.
Bobby Petrino, welcome to Chapel Hill.
You know, the bad thing is, I actually think he'll be way better as an offensive coordinator than Hillbilly Handfishing.
There's no doubt about it. I mean, it'd be hard to be worse.
There were 4 teams in college football that averaged less yards per game than Carolina. And 3 of them, I don't know what state they're in.
That's a bad sign.
That's not good.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Who were they?
I looked this up earlier. I can find it.
Yeah. I'd be interested to know who you don't know where they are. I
made that part up.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you were being honest.
If you're an FBS school, and Charlotte's one of them. Northern Illinois, Ball State, Massachusetts, and Wisconsin.
Yeah.
You're bringing him back.
Luke Fickell.
Huh.
I don't know if you should do that.
Oklahoma State was right there with them, too.
Mm-hmm. You know what you should do, though? You should go get you some barbecue today over at Bear Smokehouse Barbecue. It is the best meat in town, and they've got the whole place decorated up for the holidays.
I believe that's also now the tagline of the North Carolina Tar Heels.
Mm-hmm. Monday Night Football tonight, so you can go by the back alley bar and catch the game. It's going to be a pivotal game for the Indianapolis Colts. They got to win or go home, and that's probably going to go home. Anyway, Back Alley Bar will have the game on for you tonight. They'll have all of your drink favorites, plus the best meat in town.
And who knows, you might see the next quarterback of the Indianapolis Colts just having a cold beer, because that's what they do.
They just randomly pick dudes.
Who knows? Maybe you'll see Kurt Binkert at the bar and say, hey, you should be out there instead of Phillip Rivers.
You, my friend, could be next. Your chance to have the best meat in town is, just a little short drive away, or you can get online and you could order bearsbbq.com. They're good for caterings and all of the things, and, of course, they are the home of the best balls in town. Take it from Jeremy. He loves them when they're in his face. Cox Avenue.
You know where I was going to finish. You know how I was going to finish that? You just do it for
you. Cox Avenue, downtown Asheville on the South Slope. They also have the second location that is down on Sweeten Creek Road inside Sweeten Creek Brewing, bearsbbq.com. We'll be right back.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Not too bad of an afternoon, plenty of sunshine, but the coolest day of the week will leave us still at 50 degrees. Tonight, some clouds, 35. Tomorrow, more clouds than sun, a little southeast breeze, low 60s. Mid-60s Christmas Eve, near 70 with mostly sunny sky on Christmas Day. And the day after Christmas, sunshine, upper 60s. From the Weather Channel, I'm meteorologist Ray Stager.
This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. Indeed Sponsored Jobs gives your job posting a turbo boost. Match with the candidates you're looking for, making your hiring simple. Visit Indeed.com/credit. Again, that's Indeed.com/credit.
When you make safe driving decisions, death doesn't have anyone to play with. Don't drive impaired, and don't play with death. A message from the Governor's Highway Safety Program. More at ncdot.gov/drivesafe.
The Ingles Giving Tree benefiting Manna Food Bank is back up at the Asheville Mall. This season, bring non-perishable food items to the tree or drop them in the barrels at your local Ingles. Join Ingles Markets, iHeart Radio Asheville, WLOS, and Asheville Citizen Times. Together, we can make a difference for Manna.
The holiday season has a way of taking you back in time. For me, the smell of wood burning in the fireplace, my mom filling the house with classic Christmas music from country legends, and the sight of my dad wrapping presents on Christmas Eve bring back the best holiday memories. It's those little memories filled with joy and love that make Christmas the most magical time of the year. I'm John Hazen, CEO at Boot Barn, and we're wishing you a Merry Christmas filled with joyful memories. Boot Barn, share the West.
FIFA World Cup 2026 is coming soon, but your opportunity to be there starts now through an exclusive offer with an eligible Bank of America Visa credit card. For a limited time, become a new customized cash rewards or unlimited cash rewards Visa credit card holder, and you will be eligible for a chance to purchase FIFA World Cup 2026 tickets. Learn more at BofA.com/cardFWC26. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be the official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America N.A. in partnership with Visa. Terms apply. Rights reserved.
For healthy, delicious food, you don't have to eat out. You can enjoy delicious meals from Healthy Choice, like their Simply Steamers grilled chicken and broccoli Alfredo, at home. With tasty, tender chicken, crisp veggies, and 28 grams of protein, it's what having it all tastes like.
Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports have teamed up under a new local owner to serve our community with the finest custom apparel and unique branded items at the best price. Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports can customize whatever you, your team, or your local group may need with high-quality screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Visit mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com. That's mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com for your local one-stop custom apparel shops.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of commitment. Committed to you as our customers and the community that we serve. To do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
At Ingles, whether we're celebrating Friday night rivals, televising college basketball games, bringing the Fan Fest to semi-pro soccer, or taking you out to the ball game at your minor league park, it's all in the bag. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
This is ESPN Asheville, Asheville's #1 sports station.
Coming up the middle on a blitz, he throws to the end zone, touchdown!
Beer City's Tar Heel station.
Off the back, iron! Wilson comes soaring in to dunk it home.
Home of the Sportsocracy.
He said, Kyle Shanahan asked, why isn't tic-tac-toe named Hugs and Kisses? Now that's all Take's going to call it.
Live from the Ingles studio, weekdays at noon, ESPN Asheville.
The Ingles Giving Tree benefiting Manna Food Bank is back up at the Asheville Mall for the season. We know nothing can hold back the holiday spirit of giving in Western North Carolina, and we remember the needs of our neighbors this year. Drop off non-perishable items in the donation barrels at Ingles locations, donate online, or at the Ingles Giving Tree at the Asheville Mall. Help Ingles Markets, iHeart Radio Asheville, WLOS, and Asheville Citizen Times ensure Manna Food Bank can fill thousands of empty plates this season. Together, we can make a difference.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions, Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
From the Ingalls Studio, WPEK Fairview, WMXF Waynesville, W225CJ Candler, an iHeart radio station, guaranteed human. The Sportsocracy.
It fires me up, man. I love it. Say it one more time.
The Sportsocracy.
Shake it back!
Beer City's best sports talk.
It is gross.
Just earlier.
They are mature, actually. You just have to get to know them better.
Your lunchtime dose of dumbassery. Live from the Ingalls Studio.
It is ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400. The Sportsocracy coming to you live from the Ingalls Studio. Heard everywhere you go on the iHeart Radio app. Seen everywhere on YouTube. Just go to thesportsocracy.com, click the live video link, subscribe to the channel, and join us in the chat today.
Overreaction Monday.
You were supposed to do that in Spanish. I said S. So you're supposed to do... I don't know what overreaction is in Spanish.
Overreaction,
Lunes.
Miércoles.
Lunes.
That's Wednesday.
Lunes.
Oh, shoot.
Today's Lunes for all of you Spanish speakers. Welcome back into the program. It is a holiday week, so it is short week here for us. Short week, hopefully, for you as well. I mean, if you don't have some kind of a short week, you need a new job. You ought not have to work on Christmas.
Well, I mean, the only reason that we're working is because we're here for you to
Absolutely.
tell you about the things that we saw on the TV box over the
There's
weekend.
got to be the Overreaction Monday. We will have a Football Tuesday tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll break down what are going to be just Christmas bangers.
Mm-hmm.
Have you looked at what we're actually getting on Christmas?
I have not.
Here are your quarterback matchups. Dak Prescott versus Josh Johnson. Jared Goff versus Max Brosmer. And Bo Nix versus Chris
Olodikin.
Which I believe is the noise that Ken and Ryu made in Street Fighter. Olodikin!
Yes, Fireball. There you go. So, see, you shouldn't have to work so you can watch horrible football.
Bingo.
Yeah. Everybody deserves a little time off this week. We'll be taking some. As I said, we'll have today, obviously, and then tomorrow. And then next week, we're going to do the same thing. We'll do Monday to Tuesday, and the rest of the week, we'll let Rich Eisen do the dirty work. Or whoever's doing Rich Eisen's dirty work this week, we'll let them do it.
What up, Rich?
On this Overreaction Monday, let's where do you want to start?
Oh, the Detroit Lions.
Aha.
What exactly would you say that was? I don't understand what has happened to this team. But I now take back all of the things I've said about you being a deserving playoff team. You're not.
Mm-hmm.
You're not. You're not. It was obvious yesterday. Now, I will say, I hope that Mr. Hussey, the official in that game, never has to explain to his wife that he's cheating on her. If you didn't see the end of the game, we had a pitchy woo-woo from Amon-Ra St. Brown to Jared Goff at the 1 yard line.
Yeah.
Amon-Ra was stopped. He pitched it back to Jared Goff. He fell in the end zone. Touchdown. Only one problem.
Mm-hmm.
Amon-Ra straight went forearm shiver to Jalen Ramsey with both arms to create separation. So it's OPI.
Yeah.
It took a full 4 minutes to sort out what had exactly happened there. So he comes in and says, it's touchdown. However, there was OPI and there's no time left on the clock. There will be no replay and the game is over.
Yeah.
And then I had to reaffirm at the end, there is no touchdown. Then why did you start it that way? That would be like looking at your wife and going, I would love to be married to you, but I would really like to canoodle with her.
Uh-huh.
There will be no marriage. You did that in a very confusing order.
But you just said there was.
Yep, you did that in a very confusing order, and I'm not shocked that she stabbed you.
And so the fans heard none of this in the stadium, obviously. Of course. You know, it's hard enough to tell what they're saying anyway, like when it's not just ruckusly crazy. But, so that was Pittsburgh Steelers get the win, 9-6 and in full control of their playoff spot.
I really want somebody to explain to me how anybody with an IQ above salad dressing looked at the Pittsburgh Steelers, who, by the way, have been run on by every team they played against this year, including the New York Jets, and said, you know what, today, 12 carries.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to let Jared Goff throw it 54 times. Sound like a plan? Sound like a plan to me.
From a team that has 2 good running backs on the team.
Jahmyr Gibbs had 7 carries for 2 yards.
That's brutal.
I mean, and most of the carries didn't make any sense.
Just straight into the teeth.
Straight right. You're literally running right behind the keystro of your guard.
Right.
Get him out in space.
Mm-hmm. Wow,
Pittsburgh struggles with that. Detroit's going to miss the playoffs, and frankly, Detroit deserves to miss the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that is unless there is a but here. Detroit can still make the playoffs. They just need some help. And that help has to come in the form of the Green Bay Packers losing this week at home to the Baltimore Ravens, who may or may not be starting Snoop Huntley. And at 9, possibly not even 9, could be Max Brosmer.
There you go. So you got a chance.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Because Green Bay would have to drop both of those games in order for you to get there. And yeah, you're just it's frustrating.
David L. has a really good question in the comments. Who's more disappointing, the Baltimore Ravens or the Detroit Lions? Oh, that's a good question.
That's a great question. The
Ravens are dead.
I will say the Lions are the biggest disappointment because, I mean, they didn't have that huge injury this year.
No, but they had a lot of them.
They did have a lot of them, but they didn't have that, like, I mean, last year it was Aiden Hutchinson, and, you know, they didn't.
This year it's the secondary. All of them. They're all dead.
Yeah.
You have the best safety combo in the league. Both gone.
Right. Playing with receivers and running backs in and out of the lineup. You didn't really do that much this year.
I'm going to disagree and say the Ravens.
Okay.
But maybe not for the reason you would think. The AFC is so unbelievably gettable. The NFC is a murderer's row.
Mm-hmm.
You got a lot of similar good teams up at the top of that conference. Lamar Jackson should have been walking into a playoff where he has to take out Josh Allen, C.J. Stroud, Justin Herbert, Bo Nix, Drake May, Trevor Lawrence, and I forgot one. I don't know who I forgot. Maybe I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he would be outside of Josh Allen. He's the best quarterback on that list, and it's not even close.
Right.
So if you could have just gotten there, they were my Super Bowl favorite. I thought this was the year you would finally turn the corner, but it just didn't happen.
No,
they're both insanely disappointing, though,
and won't even make the playoffs. Those are definitely 2 teams at the beginning of the season. If you told me they weren't going to make the playoffs, I just told you were smoking crime.
All right, let me ask you. I'm going to ask you the same question, but I'm going to ask it a different way.
Okay.
Which coach do you hold more responsible, Dan Campbell or John Harbaugh?
I want to say Dan Campbell.
That's who I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you're the one that brought in John Morton. Mm-hmm. And it's not like we didn't know what he was. I could have told you he was the OC of the Jets. He was a travesty. And now you're going to be back to the drawing board because I don't see any way you don't fire him.
Right.
Your defense is a joke. A joke.
I don't know what.
And I get how much you like Kelvin Shepard. That defense is awful.
And I don't know what John Harbaugh could have done with Lamar Jackson injury-wise and playing the way he has when he's been in. He hasn't been good.
Well, he could have promoted Anthony Weaver instead of Zach Orr. That would have been a great start.
Done that. Could have done that.
Although that feels weird to say about a team that just gave up almost half a $100 to the Bengals.
Yes. The Ravens losing to the Patriots, not a surprise.
The way they lost, quite a surprise.
How so?
They led for almost the entire game. Even with Lamar Jackson going out early. He dips out in the second quarter. He's maintained the lead throughout pretty much the rest of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think that team's very good. I've danced around this for weeks of I don't know where you turn the corner. Because it's been very obvious that Lamar's not healthy for weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Last night was the first legit game I've seen Derrick Henry have in a minute. I mean, he's been better over the last handful of weeks, but he never looked like the force we thought he would be. Outside of Zay Flowers, you don't really have a pass catcher that worries me in any way. Your secondary is Swiss cheese. Nate Wiggins, you starting to say it my way yet?
It's not as good as they thought as they thought they were, or we thought they were. But the New England Patriots, good to see Drake having another comeback when the comeback couldn't be completed last week against the Buffalo Bills. It's a good building block going into the rest of the season and into the playoffs, really. I mean, because they got the Jets and the Dolphins left, so.
I would be a little bit worried if I was a Patriots fan.
About what?
The week before, just the complete collapse in the second half against Baltimore or against Buffalo. Really clunky first three quarters against Baltimore, but you did find a way to win.
Mm-hmm.
That is encouraging. Drake May was great. I didn't think the defense was, and the defense is starting to become the that could be your Achilles heel. But then I look up and down the AFC and go, which one of you do I actually, honest to God, believe in?
Travion Henderson, are you playing him at all before the playoffs?
No.
No, I'm not.
I don't think you're going to have the option. I knew as soon as he hit the field. I know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen me do that. I know exactly. And then he got up and started staggering around. I went, yep.
Mm-hmm.
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 That's not a fun time. You're really trying to get your equilibrium back. And you got bright lights and loud noises. And
yeah.
It's like having a really bad migraine and somebody putting a pot on your head and shining flashlights in your eyes and beating it with a wooden spoon. Not good.
Mm-mm. Travion Henderson with the concussion. He will be evaluated, but I think we need to give him 3 weeks
I would agree.
Just to rest up. Have you ready for the big play pop in the playoffs?
I want you to tell me if what I'm getting ready to say is crazy.
Okay.
Is there a team in the AFC that you fear more than Jacksonville? Now, before you answer that, let me give you some. I mean, I hate to go my ex-girlfriend here, but let me tell you something about you that maybe you don't know.
Right.
If you really break down Jacksonville, they absolutely just pooped in their pants against Houston in a game that they were up, 29-7?
Something like
I think it was 29-7. They absolutely 29-9.
Mm-hmm.
29-10, sorry.
29-10.
Math's hard.
Yes, 29-10.
You gave up 26 points in the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
You lost to a Cincinnati team that I'm still not really sure I understand how you lost that game. If it wasn't for that, you would have lost to the Rams and the Seahawks. If you don't just completely poop in your pants twice, you would have lost 2 games. You would be sitting here at 13-2, and your 2 losses are to the Rams and Seahawks, who we think are the 2 best teams in the league. And the one with the Seahawks was real close.
Mm-hmm.
Rams, not so much. Probably want to burn that tape.
Yeah. They are very, very terrifying. They can put up points on you in bunches, and Trevor Lawrence looks like he's never been better.
Trevor never has been better. I mean, I don't even know how far back this goes. Specifically, the last 3 weeks are without a doubt the best 3 weeks of football he's played in his life.
Oh, yeah. He scored 18 touchdowns in 6 games.
which is crazy.
Should he be getting some push for MVP?
No.
Okay. It's sure been MVP type football, or stats anyway, over the last 6 weeks. And going into Denver and scoring 4 total touchdowns
and you didn't
against
just
that
beat them.
defense.
You bludgeoned them.
Mm-hmm.
I watched a lot of that game live. And I'll be honest with you, I never at any point thought Denver was a better team.
Yeah.
They made Bo look bad. He ran around like a chicken with his head cut off. It was – Bo Nix was exactly yesterday what I thought he would be when he came into this league.
Mm-hmm.
And he got Pat Bryant just murked. I'll be honest with you, and this is a tangent that I'm not going to spend a lot of time on. Sean Payton and Bo Nix really need to look at themselves on that. That's one of the dumber things I've seen a head coach and quarterback do in the last, 10 years. This game is over, and you let a quarterback throw a hospital ball to Pat Bryant, and then you put him in the hospital. I don't know how bad it is. I haven't heard an update today.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the worst shots I've seen a receiver take in a long, long time. And don't be shocked if that gets in Bo's head. It is really easy to do.
Right. Well, you have strung together quite a few wins now. And in the last 6 wins, this one was the prove it.
No doubt.
This one was if you want us to believe that you're as good as your scoreboard says you are.
We said that going into the week.
Which sounds dumb, but it's true.
We said this going into the week.
Yeah.
If you go into Denver and beat Denver, we're going to have a very different conversation about you than we've had up until this point.
Yes.
Also, I'll give you $1 if you can tell me the leading receiver of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
It was Washington.
Yeah.
He had a day.
No,
Nobody else did anything.
I'm talking about on the season. Parker Washington's their leading receiver for the season.
Year. Well, that makes sense, too. He's had a pretty good stretch. When there hasn't been much Brian Thomas going on, hell, Brian Thomas basically took the first half of the season off, didn't he? Statistics-wise, it hasn't been good.
He has not been great.
Well, yeah. Jacksonville, 34-20. Didn't see that coming.
We did both pick them to cover, though.
We did, but I didn't think it was going to be a spanking.
I didn't see that in my range.
Because as you said, it was from get-go. Mm-hmm. You went, oh, dear, Jacksonville has come to play. Look at this. I do declare.
It was weird, too, because Denver plays from behind a lot, and I at no point ever thought, yeah, they're going to come back and win this.
Mm-hmm.
And now you've got 2 with the Colts and Titans. The Jacksonville Jaguars should finish 13-4. And it's in the range of possibilities. They could end up being the 2 seed.
Mm-hmm.
All you need is one Denver loss.
Who'd have thought hosting a playoff game in the last year of Everbank Stadium? Not me. Not with Liam Cohen. I mean, I liked him, but I didn't think he would be able to go, hey, playoff team, here we go. And now we're sitting in kind of a similar – we were talking about this with some Panthers fans yesterday at the Bucs game in Charlotte. You look at Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield were there, right? They were in Charlotte. You had them, but you were so awful you couldn't do anything with them. You couldn't make Sam Darnold work and then turn around, here he is. He's coming to your house this week and could hurt your feelings.
Let's just say my source on this is pretty good. I won't be shocked if Sam does some superhuman stuff against the Panthers.
You had Baker Mayfield, which, yesterday, obviously, after the game, didn't look too bad. You gave up on that.
Baker is who he is.
Right, but, I mean, you had 2 successful quarterbacks, or more successful quarterbacks than they were with you, leave. Yes. And then you look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Todd Bowles and go, wait a minute. You're telling me we had Dave Canales?
Yep.
You're telling me we had Liam Cohen?
Yep.
And I still have poo on my hands.
Yep. Yeah. You kept Todd Bowles. For what reason, I'm not real sure.
Well,
I will say this.
I don't think it's going to be much longer.
Whatever the pictures he has of the Glazer family, they may involve a farm animal because that is the only way that dude is still employed.
There's quite a few rumors going around the Bucs sphere right now about that front office is done. And watching Jason Light, because Jason Light was standing right in front of me the entire freaking game yesterday. And if I had a nickel for every time he threw his hands up and went, "What was that?" I would have been able to afford to buy a ticket into the vault to go to that game rather than having to be gifted it. Which those tickets are like $900 a piece.
At least.
Right. I really think the time is coming. And you let this crash out, it's going to come. And we'll be looking for a coach, and we'll hire the next dumbass in Tampa Bay Buccaneers history.
I know what he said. I heard it. You heard it. I'm not going to repeat it.
You're in the Sportsocracy. This is ESPN Asheville. We'll be back on an Overreaction Monday.
Res Carpet Cleaning's holiday sale today for $40 per room carpet cleanings. And the star on top, when you schedule 3 rooms, add a staircase for just $1. Slots are filling fast, so easily schedule online at zeroresasheville.com. At Dynamic Detailing Full Service Car Wash, they pay close attention to details so you don't have to. Give your car the VIP treatment by local professionals. Voted Best Car Wash in Asheville. Connected to the Jiffy Lube on Hendersonville Road near Shiloh and Gaines Coffee. A true, locally owned family business. Just good Christian folks doing good work. 231-5272. Dynamic-detailing.com. Or just come on by 720 Hendersonville Road. Dynamic Detailing Full Service Car Wash. We take pride in your ride.
The Ingalls Giving Tree Benefiting Manna Food Bank is back up at the Asheville Mall. This season, bring non-perishable food items to the tree or drop them in the barrels at your local Ingalls. Join Ingalls Markets, iHeartRadio Asheville, WLOS, and Asheville Citizen Times. Together, we can make a difference for Manna.
Hey, it's Nora Jones, and my podcast Playing Along is back with more of my favorite musicians. Check out my new episode with John Legend.
I feel like in a lot of ways our careers are paralleled in some ways, but they just never intersected for some reason.
I know.
Yeah.
Take it slow. We're just ordinary people.
Listen to Nora Jones is Playing Along on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow Nora Jones is Playing Along and start listening on the free iHeartRadio app today.
News, weather, traffic.
It boils down to the economy.
Proud recipient of the 2025 Small Market Service to America Award. News Radio 570, WWNC, the voice of the mountains.
It's time to kick off the perfect tailgate and take your team to Ingalls. Chips and guac made fresh in store every day. The best meat in town packaged fresh every day. And smiling faces giving you their best every day. Let's be real. In the South, football season is our favorite season of the year. There's a lot to smile about, especially with deals like these. Ingalls. Low prices, love the savings.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of commitment, committed to you as our customers and the community that we serve. To do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
This football season, Bear Smokehouse Barbecue is where the fans feast. Catch every game Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday on big screens with booming sound, cold drinks, and the best barbecue in town. Bring your crew and tackle the game day grub package. A dozen wings, a pound of pork or chicken, a full rack of ribs, 3 pints of sides, and slider rolls, feeding 4 hungry fans. Whether you're cheering for touchdowns or just here for the ribs, Bears is the ultimate game day destination. Bears Barbecue in downtown Asheville, your home for football, where the fans feast.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
The Sportsocracy.
That is some good, clean family fun there, eh, Kai?
We are back in the Sportsocracy. This is ESPN Asheville. And a Merry Christmas to everybody. We haven't said it yet, but you know, we love you. We're glad you're listening.
And you know what Christmas means.
Mm-hmm.
It's the countdown to Draftmas. December 26th, we start the Advent calendars.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
It's the time.
Yep.
We put up the Draftmas tree, decorate it with big boards and mock drafts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited.
Yep. Draftmas is right around the corner. Jeremy, going into the last break, I said, there's the rumblings now that the Buccaneers front office has had it. It's had it with Todd Bowles.
You mean they've done what every other front office that's ever employed him has done?
Yes.
Why did we do this again?
Exactly. Look, there's only so much that a coach can put out in front of you and go, hey, regardless of how good you think this team actually is, I'm never going to let you see the greatest portion or the greatest version of this team. Something dumb has come up. And I don't know, maybe I'm dumb for thinking it's dumb, but Jeremy, today, your friend, my friend, the jackal that he is, Mike Florio.
Yes.
Throwing out his theories, and he weighed in today on PFT Live about Todd Bowles and his time coming to an end with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And he says if the front office says now is the time to move on from Todd Bowles, there could be a certain somebody from a certain university that we air their ball games that would be willing to take that job.
Bill Belichick.
Because he was interested last year. And why wouldn't he be interested this year?
Bill Belichick. And there is a rumor going around that Cleveland is interested in talking to him as well.
Really?
Yep.
Really? Why?
Because this coaching cycle sucks on ice.
I mean, I get the coaching cycle sucks, but is that really? You're going 73-year-old Bill Belichick to come back and save your franchise.
I'm going to tell you something, and I want you to kind of put all these pieces together. The New York Giants are preparing to go all in on Marcus Freeman.
Yeah. That tells me everything I need to know about the coaching cycle.
It should. It 100%. And I think Marcus Freeman's a good coach. I don't think he's an NFL coach.
Why would he struggle in the NFL?
I don't think typically X's and O's guys are the ones that really succeed in the NFL. It's not the Johnny Rah-Rahs. And that's kind of what he is. And I mean, people take that as a slight. It's not. It's great in college football.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I think he's a great recruiter. I think he's a great talent evaluator. And I think he's a great motivator. I don't necessarily think he's a great X's and O's guy.
Okay. All right. I get Marcus Freeman getting his shot. The fact that they would do whatever it takes to get Marcus Freeman definitely tells me where the market is. I just don't see how anybody looks at this past year in Carolina and goes, "Yeah, that guy. We need."
But this year in Carolina has nothing
to the NFL.
But this year in Carolina has nothing to do with the NFL.
Yeah, but I feel like it should. I mean, I feel like it should have
why?
something to do with the reason why you would bring him into your organization.
You have 40 years of Bill Belichick history in the NFL to lean back on. Why would you hold one college year against him?
Because it's just another example of he didn't have it anymore.
He doesn't have it as a GM. He's not going to be a GM anywhere. He will be a head coach. And I think there will be a team, and yes, I do have a leaning of who I think that is, that will be interested enough in Bill Belichick that he might be their next head coach.
Yeah. C'est la vie.
And I'll be honest with you, I would rather do that. If you told me I had to hire Brian Flores or Bill Belichick, that one's not really close for me.
Really?
Not even kind of. Brian Flores was a awful head coach. I mean, I can't emphasize that enough. I have found out things about Brian Flores in Miami after he was fired. It is mind-boggling he made it as far as he did. And then the fact he had the huevos to sue the Miami Dolphins, knowing all of this damn well was going to come out. You are either not a very bright guy or you need way better legal advice.
Mm-hmm. All right. Bill Belichick could be back in the NFL.
I would hire Tank Spencer to be my NFL head coach before I'd hire Brian Flores.
Nice. Thanks for the vote.
I would hire Eric Bieniemy and wouldn't think about it twice. I don't care how much he sweats in the interview.
Do you need a towel? We'll get you a towel. Marcy, will you get him a towel, please?
Maybe a moist towelette. A little moisture would probably help.
Just don't grab Deshaun's towel. He doesn't need that one.
Oh.
You are in the Sportsocracy, and this is ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM at 1400. We'll be back on an Overreaction Monday right after this.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Not too bad of an afternoon, plenty of sunshine, but the coolest day of the week will leave us still at 50 degrees. Tonight, some clouds, 35. Tomorrow, more clouds than sun, a little southeast breeze, low 60s. Mid-60s Christmas Eve, near 70 with mostly sunny sky on Christmas Day. And the day after Christmas, sunshine, upper 60s. From the Weather Channel, I'm meteorologist Ray Staging.
This report is sponsored by Apple Tree Superstore.
Year-end clearance prices are on right now at Apple Tree Acura. New Acura is up to $20,000 off, plus you get Apple Tree's lifetime powertrain warranty. Apple Tree Acura, home of the Apple Tree Advantage and the lifetime powertrain warranty. Apple Tree Acura, I-26 Airport Road, Asheville.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment? That's a lie. Most timeshares can be bought online for $1. To find out what your timeshare is worth and to cancel it, call us today and we'll send you our timeshare exit kit free with all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley for your free exit info guide. 800-220-5757. That's 800-220-5757.
Are you like everybody else in the world who has no idea what to get everyone for the holidays? Well, you're in luck. We got you. Hands-free Skechers slip-ins. Because with hands-free Skechers slip-ins, you just step into them and they're on. There's no bending down, no touching, no fuss. Plus, Skechers slip-ins come in everyone's favorite styles and colors. And you can get slip-ins everywhere stylish footwear is sold, including a Skechers store. Or if you're too busy to shop in person, just get them online at Skechers.com, Amazon, and more.
No one celebrates the holidays like iHeartRadio, the #1 Christmas music app.
It's the most wonderful
Hundreds of all Christmas stations like iHeart Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
And plenty of playlists, too. Just open the app and search Holiday now.
Ring in the new year with the best meat in town, the Bear Smokehouse Barbecue in downtown Asheville, celebrating New Year's Eve and New Year's Day with you, and drink specials, and all the smoky barbecue favorites. Gather for the complimentary champagne toast at midnight New Year's Eve. And as for New Year's Day, come early and enjoy a festive Bloody Mary and Mimosa Bar. And the back alley bar will have all the bowls and the playoffs on. From the Bears family to yours, we wish you a flavorful holiday season and cheers to a new year. BearsBBQ.com.
'Twas the day before Christmas, and at the North Pole, the elves were all gleeful, mind, body, and soul. The gifts they were wrapping the cookies were yummy with Ingalls ingredients to delight every tummy. The joy in the air was as thick as the snow, and Santa was prepping to make Christmas a go. From making to baking, content as you please, when off in the distance they heard a loud sneeze. Santa was sick, and this just wouldn't do, so the elves hopped a sleigh, and to Ingalls they flew. OJ and honey and tissues galore, they grabbed every cure as they ran through the store. Christmas was saved, because those elves were amazing. With big thanks to Ingalls, low prices, love the savings.
Clarissa sells WNC as the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have: Zillow Showcase. Check us out at ClarissaSellsWNC.com.
Do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Our mission, to improve lives with every interaction. This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com. That's parksfordhendersonville.com.
On the weird scale, there's Vegas, there's Florida, and there's Asheville. Let's get weird, Asheville.
And I'm back in the Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville. It is time to get weird.
Overreaction Monday. You did the thing.
Time to get weird, It's time to get weird. Tell the story, Jeremy.
We don't just yell things for no reason. Okay?
Do we not?
Tank, when was the last time you went to a movie theater?
Ooh.
I actually had to think about this, and I know my answer.
That's a good question. I haven't been to a movie theater in a while. I'd say it's been maybe a year and a half. I could not tell you what we went to see.
The last movie I saw in theaters was Joker.
Yeah.
That was released on October 4th of 2019. That means it's been at least 6 full years.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a new trend in movie-going. I didn't know anybody still went to movies, because why would you?
Mm-hmm.
Sit in a sticky seat with a 15-year-old telling you not to do over-the-pants stuff in the seat.
Right. Just wait for 3 weeks. It's going to be out on one of the streaming things.
Well, there's a new collector's item. It's popcorn buckets.
Uh-huh.
They're making specialty collector's popcorn buckets. Apparently there was one for Dune 2 that kind of looked like it had a keister hole on it, and that's where all this started.
Oh, really?
Well, now they've made one for Avatar Fire and Ash.
Mm-hmm.
A, I didn't know that movie even existed.
Yes.
B, you couldn't pay me enough monies to go see it. C, the popcorn bucket itself, it's kind of hard for me to explain this. It kind of looks like if you plucked a goose and you put a bucket on its back.
Uh-huh.
That's what it looks, and then painted it blue.
It's the Banshee. That's the thing that the blue people ride. They fly around on these like big dragon things.
You just infinitely multiplied my knowledge of Avatar because I didn't know any of that.
I know I did.
Namely, because I don't care.
Right.
How much do you think one of those collector's buckets costs?
Oh my God. I'm gonna go $39.99, Bob.
Mm-mm.
Higher?
Uh-huh.
Awful. Terrible decision. What is this?
$79.95.
Are you kidding me?
Does
it actually fly?
No.
Does the dragon try to steal my pop? Like if the popcorn gets cold, will the dragon turn around and with its breath keep it warm again?
Well,
because it needs to do something for $80 for a popcorn bucket.
And just so you all know, my number one question was, is there a hole in the bottom of it? And the answer was no.
No, it's not.
If you know, you know.
You shouldn't do that with plastic popcorn buckets. There'll be chafing.
For sure.
It's not even a big popcorn bucket either.
No.
I mean, this thing looks, I don't know, I don't have a scale picture of it, but this thing looks like it's just a child's toy with a basket on its back and goes, here, have a handful of popcorn.
Yeah.
For $80.
This is a really good time for me to say, it will never cease to amaze me how much money nerds will spend on nerd things.
Oh, my. That is insane.
Now, I spend thousands of dollars a year to go to the Shrine Bowl and the Senior Bowl every year. So this is probably one of those times that I should shine this mirror back at myself. But did you Google one for Dune 2?
Yeah, well, I've been Googling it, and I saw the picture and all of that, and then I clicked on a story here from the El Paso Times that is about this $79.99 popcorn bucket. The screen I'm currently looking at is not in English, and it still makes less sense. There ain't no language that you could explain to me that a popcorn bucket costs $80.
I think Stephen Tao wins the day.
Wow.
Stephen said, we're all nerds about something. How much money's on that shelf behind you? a good point. I was given a good amount of that, but a good point you make nonetheless.
It's like there's a lot of money on that shelf.
Well, there's also a storage unit that has at least 5 times as much that's just sitting there hanging out.
Yeah. I don't know.
I need to make a pilgrimage now down to Greenville to get some of that in the studio down there. The only problem is I don't have a key.
Like what? Did they make 3 of these? If they only made 3 of them, then maybe one of them is worth $80. Other than that, it's a child's toy that you can't play with.
And David L. has he has a great point. Popcorn bowl without a hole in the bottom helps no one. How are you going to drain the grease? See?
Yeah.
Smartman. Science. That's why I said that, you deviants. What did you think I was talking about?
Overreaction Monday.
Step 1, cut a hole in a box.
Here in the Sportsocracy, we had an eventful yesterday. Saturday, also an eventful day in the NFL.
The Green Bay Packers, the coffee's for closers, and they're not allowed to have coffee.
It makes them stay up past their bedtime.
How in the world do you lose that game? First of all, I'm going to go on a little mini tangent here. Romeo Dobbs, if you're going to wear that goofy pillow on your head, A, we're going to make fun of you. B, catch the damn ball. It hits you in the hands, and with that goofy pillow on your head, it only makes it look 10 times worse.
I hate the pillows.
I despise it.
I hate them.
I hate that you can put it on your player in Madden.
Can you really?
Yes, I hate it.
You just have old Romeo Dobbs out there running around looking like a big old Q-tip.
He looks like the great kazoo.
He does. It's so ridiculous. On the bigger guys, it's a little passable. I mean, it still looks goofy.
Oh, no,
but
it's worse.
On the smaller guys?
It's worse on the big guys.
Oh, I disagree.
No, it's worse on the big guys because every lineman in that group's like, hey, check out Gerald over here. Got a pillow on his head. He's a real manly man. And if you played for any period of time, I'm right.
Yeah.
I can tell you a story about that's not exactly PG. Maybe I'll tell it in the hour leading up to my show tonight. I'm going to do a live stream from in here because obviously I'm doing the Greenville show overtime. I'm doing it from Asheville. We learned a valuable lesson. Jeremy doesn't have a key to the studio, and everybody's gone for Christmas. So what is one to do? I have a show at 3, or that goes till 3. How am I supposed to get in? Nobody thought of that.
Nope.
At least I didn't.
Yeah. You should probably get a key.
Probably should.
That'd probably be rectified.
Probably help.
Yeah. You should rectify
Maybe an
that
idea.
after the holiday.
But we're gonna do a lead up from 6 to 7, just hanging out talking sports. At some point, you'll hear Trey chime in and go, "Yes, I can hear you," or "No, I can't." And if he says "No, I can't," then you're gonna see me scramble around for a few minutes. Look for that tonight, starting 6 o'clock on the YouTube.
All right, so you have a story about the pillows, the head pillows.
No. I have a story about. I can't tell that on this show ever. If for nothing else, because one of those guys still lives in the city. Yeah, football players are not nice to each other when it comes to stepping up and being a man. I can only imagine what the narrative around the head pillow is.
Oh, the Chicago Bears are 11-4 and have a 2-game lead in the NFC North with 2 weeks to go. Didn't have that one on my bingo card either. Told every Chicago Bears fan that said they were going to win this division crazy.
Make it make sense. I mean, make it. I genuinely am asking that question. Make it make sense.
What? How Green Bay lost the game?
No, how this team is here.
Oh. Just you're competitive in every game. And
do you know the list? Do you know the list of quarterbacks that have a lower completion percentage than Caleb Williams?
No.
Take a stab at it. There's 3 of them.
Lower completion percentage.
One of them's super obvious.
Cam Ward.
No.
That wasn't
Cam Ward's is not even close. He's 3+ points higher.
I don't feel like that's a lot, though. Is it?
3 percentage points? Yes, that's a pretty significant piece of pie, considering it's only 12 to the league leader.
I don't know.
From Cam Ward, not from Cam.
I don't know. Who is it? Just tell me.
Shedeur Sanders.
Mm-hmm.
That was the obvious one. Jameis Winston and 9 himself. They all suck on ice, and so does Caleb Williams. But somehow he finds a way in these very specific moments. The throw to DJ Moore is the best throw of the year. Undeniably.
Not of his, of anybody.
No, of anybody. That's the best throw in the NFL this year. And my question is, why do you not do that more? Why are you not that guy more often? Why do you have to literally have a gun to your head before you become that guy? I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. And I have a weird feeling the Chicago Bears are going to poop in the punch bowl of every single Bears fan in the playoffs.
Well, clearly.
Do you think they win a game in the playoffs?
I doubt it.
I do too.
Maybe. Maybe. They go in.
You're either going to catch Green Bay or San Francisco.
They get Green Bay. Surely I'd feel like they could win that game because
Green Bay smoked them for the vast majority of that game.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't move the ball.
Mm-hmm. And then it didn't.
And then they just – it's like the Jordan Love thing happening on the other side of nothing you're doing actually makes any tangible sense. But somehow it's almost like a pretty girl. They walk by and smart guys get really stupid. Somehow the Chicago Bears get into the last 10 minutes of a game and good NFL teams completely forget how to close. I don't get it at all. I don't get it at all.
But it's one of those things that we say, lucky things like that, they come to an end, right? It's like winning one-score games.
Point differential among NFC playoff teams. How many teams in the NFC playoffs right now have less of a point differential than the Bears?
One.
No, it's potentially 2. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers or the Carolina Panthers. End of message. There are no more.
Yeah.
How many in the AFC have less than the Chicago Bears?
1.
2. Pittsburgh Steelers, Baltimore Ravens. Maybe you see a trend here.
Yeah.
The ones that were gifting spots because they're going to win a division that doesn't mean anything, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only ones. They are plus 33 and are somehow 11-4. That makes less than 0 sense. I still don't believe in Chicago. That game didn't change anything for me. Great. You won a game.
Mm-hmm.
And you're 11-4. You know what this reminds me of?
What's that?
That year with the New York Giants, where they go into the playoffs with Daniel Jones, and everybody goes, "Oh, baby, he's turned the corner," and then boop. You just get booped on the nose by an actual playoff team. And look, I think Ben Johnson's done a great job.
Yes.
This is not a knock on Ben. This is a knock on Caleb Williams. Because if you're sitting here, what's it, 50? I think it's 57.6?
Something like that.
If you're a 57.6% completion quarterback in this league, you're not a starting quarterback in this league. You're just not. If you want, I'll go back over the years and tell you who those guys are, and you're going to see a very shocking trend as I do.
Yeah.
They don't tend to get many opportunities in this league.
Mm-hmm.
It just blows my mind.
But when you can keep other teams at bay enough and you can play good enough defense, then you don't have to, as long as you're competitive.
That's the crazy thing. It's not a good defense. It's not a good defense.
It seems to be they don't give up a whole lot of points.
That doesn't necessarily mean you're a great defense.
Well, you keep giving up 14 to 17 points a game.
I'm going to go Hurricane Rock here and just say, have I introduced you to the Hurricane Rock? I said this rock by the door, and all of a sudden we've had no hurricanes.
Yeah, we know, yeah.
You gave up 16 points to the Packers. You gave up 3 to the Browns. The Pittsburgh Steelers scored 28 points on the state. This is not a good defense.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not. And it's going to catch up to you eventually. When? I don't know. You're so far ahead of where you're supposed to be, just record-wise. Now, I will say this. See Vikings, Minnesota. So before you start pulling out your, I don't know a way to say that, and telling us how big it is, just understand, look at Minnesota and go, that could be you in 1 year.
Yes.
100%. That could 100% be you in 1 year.
There are wild swings in this league all the time. Now, granted, next year, the only difference is you're not going to have a different quarterback next year than Minnesota did this year. But I think that's happened before. I seem to remember the Carolina Panthers had a quarterback that did that every damn year. Oh, yeah, Cam Newton. Never had back-to-back winning seasons. Never. Went 15-1 1 year and 9-7 the next year, or 7-9 the next year.
This is just one of those aberrations. We see them from time to time, where you'll see a guy that analytically they are not doing one single thing that you see as a true, honest-to-God positive.
Well, you get to see him against a real big boy playoff team this week. They're in San Francisco taking on the 49ers. I knew that was going to make him roll that eye. He rolled that one good eye right into the other one. The Bears are a great story. It's a great story.
And I understand why Bears fans are happy, because you didn't expect this.
You absolutely should be happy. The problem comes in the expectation of expecting it to happen again next year. Statistical anomalies happen all the time. You don't normally see one of the, like he said, one of the higher-rated teams in the NFL or higher-seeded teams in the NFL have a quarterback with a completion percentage as bad as that. You also don't normally have a team like the Seattle Seahawks who, turn the ball over more than anybody in the league, but they're still one of the best teams in the league for some reason.
I pulled the list. Last 5 years, every quarterback that statistically has been on par with Caleb Williams.
Yeah,
we're going to do that tonight. You should tune in, because the list is, we'll say, ghastly. There's a whole.
I'll give me one name.
Jeff Driscoll. He appears twice. Davis Webb.
Yeah.
He's here.
Yeah.
Anthony Richardson. He's here. You know what? There's not one successful name. Not a single one.
It's kind of important to complete your passes.
A little bit.
Yeah.
It's kind of important.
Yeah. And somehow the Bears are still doing it, or still winning without doing it. So congratulations to Chicago. Chicagoland. You're moving the stadium to Indiana. Did you see that?
I did.
Does that make you feel any kind of way?
No, I don't care.
You don't care? Okay. All right.
I know, because I know how real estate works. So I know at some point the smart people are going to go, we could pay $1 billion for this plot of land, or we could go over into that field over there 50 miles down the road and pay $20 million.
Yeah.
Divine Comedy said the Bears are the 2025 Commanders. I think that's a conversation I may or may not be ready to have, but it's not a bad comp.
Seems to also track.
I can't tell him he's wrong. Where you look at, none of this really makes sense. We said you were improved, but you're not this.
And lo and behold, you're actually more of a reflection of what's going to happen in 2026.
Well, I mean, that only works if you say that Caleb Williams is going to win the MVP.
He's definitely,
because your kiss of death took down a whole franchise.
It did. Washington
I'm really
Commanders
looking forward to you and
before me.
Because I've told my guys with the Commanders about this. I'm really looking forward to you meeting Logan Paulson, who's had to withstand this entire year on the sidelines with Washington, and him, because he's bigger than I am, and him to see the man that completely derailed the season with his kiss of death.
It's all on me. That's how it goes.
It's true.
You're in the Sportsocracy, and this is ESPN Asheville.
Tank once said that he liked Kmart better than Walmart, and that was 3 days before they went out of business.
We'll be right back here on an Overreaction Monday.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Not too bad of an afternoon, plenty of sunshine, but the coolest day of the week will leave us still at 50 degrees. Tonight, some clouds, 35. Tomorrow, more clouds than sun, a little southeast breeze, low 60s. Mid-60s Christmas Eve, near 70 with mostly sunny sky on Christmas Day. And the day after Christmas, sunshine, upper 60s. From the Weather Channel, I'm meteorologist Ray Stager.
This report is sponsored by Audible. Audible's romance collection has something to satisfy every side of you. Fall for a brooding duke. Dive into a steamy romantasy series from Sarah J. Maas. Or find the perfect rom-com from Lily Chu. Start listening free when you sign up for a 30-day trial at audible.com.
Bring in the new year with the best meat in town, the Bear Smokehouse Barbecue in downtown Asheville, celebrating New Year's Eve and New Year's Day with you, and drink specials and all the smoky barbecue favorites. Gather for the complimentary champagne toast at midnight New Year's Eve, and as for New Year's Day, come early and enjoy a festive Bloody Mary and mimosa bar. And the back alley bar will have all the bowls and the playoffs on. From the Bears family to yours, we wish you a flavorful holiday season and cheers to a new year. BearsBBQ.com.
As the holiday season approaches, Haywood Regional Medical Center wants to help keep your celebration safe, healthy, and full of joy. This time of year brings extra hustle and bustle, so remember a few simple safety tips. Be mindful of icy walkways and steps. Take a moment to unplug holiday decorations when you're away. Use proper lifting techniques when moving heavy boxes or decor. And keep an eye out for slippery surfaces, both indoors and outdoors, to help prevent falls and injuries. A little extra caution can go a long way in keeping your holidays merry and bright. For safety resources and more information for you and your family, visit myhaywoodregional.com or follow Haywood Regional on social media. And while our emergency and urgent care teams are always here when you need us, our greatest wish is that your holidays are filled with peace, joy, and good health. From all of us here at Haywood Regional Medical Center, warm wishes for a safe and happy holiday season.
At Ingles Weather, we're celebrating Friday night rivals, televising college basketball games, bringing the Fan Fest to semi-pro soccer, or taking you out to the ball game at your minor league park. It's all in the bag. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
I'm Coley Duffy.
I'm Cody Ward.
And
we're the Chainsaw Brothers.
Actually, we're cousins. A few days after Helene, we was in the driveway having a couple beers, waiting on the power to come back on. And we heard so many people calling, needing trees removed, and couldn't afford it.
So I called my dad to borrow a chainsaw, and over the next few months, we cleared trees for our neighbors. Our business was born out of wanting to help Western North Carolina get back on our feet.
We are fully insured and licensed. We keep our promises, meaning if we say we're going to be there, we'll be there. In these parts, we live how we were raised.
When you call the Chainsaw Brothers, you're not a customer, you're family. We're good at what we do, and we do it for a reasonable cost.
For all your chainsaw needs, call the Chainsaw Brothers. 828-316-1013. Or find us on Facebook. See how we treat our family.
Are you still covered up with storm damage and debris?
Call us about our daily rates at 828-316-1013. That's 828-316-1013. We're the Chainsaw Brothers, and with our neighbors, we're Western North Carolina strong.
Woohoo!
The iHeartRadio app now has presets. Just like in the car. You're our number one. Make us yours. ESPN Asheville, the mountain's favorite sports station, streaming 24/7. Your home for the Sportsocracy. Weekdays at noon. The Tar Heels and Atlanta Braves baseball.
The Ingles Giving Tree, benefiting Manna Food Bank, is back up at the Asheville Mall for the season. We know nothing can hold back the holiday spirit of giving in Western North Carolina, and we remember the needs of our neighbors this year. Drop off non-perishable items in the donation barrels at Ingles locations, donate online, or at the Ingles Giving Tree at the Asheville Mall. Help Ingles Markets, iHeartRadio Asheville, WLOS, and Asheville Citizen Times ensure Manna Food Bank can fill thousands of empty plates this season. Together, we can make a difference.
Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports have teamed up under a new local owner to serve our community with the finest custom apparel and unique branded items at the best price. Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports can customize whatever you, your team, or your local group may need with high-quality screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Visit mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com. That's mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com for for your local one-stop custom apparel shops.
All across the Tar Heel state.
Tar Heels on the run. Trimble to the cup layup. Counted in the foul.
This is Carolina basketball.
Long rainbow 3-0 but net from the rookie. Out to Trimble. He'll try another triple. Counted.
The home of the 6-time national champions.
Drives and hammers it home.
This is your radio home for the Tar Heels.
Asheville's home for the Tar Heels is ESPN Asheville.
Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions, Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
From the Ingalls Studio, WPEK Fairview, WMXF Waynesville, W225CJ Candler, an iHeart radio station, guaranteed human. Live from the Ingalls Studio.
I can't wait to play with myself every day.
The Sportsocracy.
Damn the devil to hell! Let the big dogs eat! Let them on the field!
Come get you some of this.
Fire them cannons! By golly, put more powder in those things.
He couldn't take any more disappointment.
Oh my God, the Jets killed him.
It is ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400. We are the Sportsocracy, heard everywhere you go on the iHeart Radio app, seen everywhere on YouTube. Go to thesportsocracy.com, click the live video link, subscribe to the channel, join us in the chat. Today is
Overreaction Monday.
It is. It's a rare Monday where Jeremy and I are both in the Asheville studio, the Ingalls studio this week, because he forgot he doesn't have a key to the Greenville building and can't get in when no one's there during the holidays.
It's a bit of a whiffle.
It is.
So we're going to connect it here and do it here.
There we go.
Well, I mean, we need to do this anyway because I have several of these that will be on the road in the next few months. So help we know how to make this work.
Yes, indeed. I'm glad you continued with the English accent there. Jeremy says, we do start the third hour of the program here with a little bit of breaking news.
Who's gonna break the news? Who's gonna break the news? Who's gonna break the news? Who's gonna break the news?
Oh, I haven't missed that on a Monday. There is something about that little stupid dance that's just, this is from Sam McDowell. It's been retweeted by Ian Rappaport. The Kansas City Chiefs have informed administrative officials they will announce their move to Kansas today, pending their expected LCC approval. I'm told. It did shock me how many people went, they're already in Kansas. No, they're in Kansas City. That's in Missouri.
That's right. That's a completely different state.
It's very close, but...
Well, I mean, there's a Kansas City, Kansas.
Yeah.
It's just across the border.
Yeah, it's not the one that they're in.
Right.
There's a Greenville, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm. But that's not anywhere near Greenville, South Carolina.
No.
It's like Memphis. Memphis is another good example of this. There's a Memphis, and then there's a West Memphis, Arkansas, which is across the Mississippi River, which I will go ahead and tell everyone, if you're scared of Memphis, don't go to West Memphis.
It'll scare you a little worse.
It'll scare you a little worse. No, when you said there was breaking news, I thought you were going to tell me that John Sumrall had changed his profile pic. He's looking good in the Florida Gators. Can't you wait? Can't you wait to kick his ass?
In Florida State, no, I'm gonna be waiting for a while because we're still employing Mike Norvell.
But you're gonna have Tiger Dickens.
I could. We are one of the schools on his list.
Yes, you are.
Gambit fan said one day Tank will slip a disc and won't be able to do that dance, and we'll all be sadder than we should be.
You will be. One of these days.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say I won't be.
You're going to miss me when I'm gone.
He looks like an overgrown hamster. It's not good.
It's fine.
You know what is good?
It's all I can be is me.
Stock up, stock down.
Oh, gosh. Do we have to do this? Because it's quite clear.
Oh, you take the first pick. You seem to have one in mind.
Oh, sure.
As do I.
Yeah, you let me have my stock down. I'm going group of 5.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Todd Bowles. I wish I hadn't let you have that now.
Group of 5, stock down. You got what you wanted. You got 2 teams in the playoff. And guess what?
Never get
The rest of us got exactly what we wanted. We got to see you get your face smushed on the carpet for 120 minutes. And I never have to see that again. Because it will be a cold day in hell before they allow 2 more of you to get into this thing. We might still get to a point where they will let one of you in the future, but you're going to have to be one of the top teams in the country. You're going to have to be undefeated, and then you're going to have to go and see your number 5 Boise State Broncos get their face mushed into the carpet for 60 minutes, whenever that does occur. It was quite clear to all of us who are not suckling at the teat of the NCAA that you do not belong in this.
No.
And you got everything you deserved. Thank you, Ole Miss. Thank you, Oregon.
For just you really did the Lord's work.
Just doing a favor for all of us.
Out here just beating the little fat kid to death.
Yes. Beat him. Take his cookie.
Hit him again. Take the note
Give
from
him
Mom.
a nurple.
Take the note from his mom. Shove it in his ear. That's totally not the word take thought I was going to say right there. I saw the look on his face of, no.
Yeah. Overall, to me, stock down to the weekend. That's college football, or the group of 5 in the college football playoff.
That was an error in judgment on my part because I thought you were going to take your Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I did not.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It's there for your taking if you'd like.
Their stock wasn't high enough for me to say stock down. I am, however, going to say stock down the Buffalo Bills.
Okay.
What would you say that was, by the way? Just does Josh Allen not understand that hey, let's bail out 15 yards behind the line of scrimmage? Why do you keep doing that? It never works. Ever. It never, ever, ever works.
Not this year, anyway.
Cleveland had the ball with, I guess, legally a chance to win that game. Now, you would look in the backfield and see 12 and go, okay, so they have no chance.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't understand, why does this team look so clunky so often? How many yards per carry did James Cook average yesterday?
4.5.
7.3.
Okay.
How many did Ty Johnson average?
2.
5.3.
Okay.
How many did Ray Davis average?
6.
4.7.
Okay.
Maybe you're seeing a trend here. They ran it 29 times. They passed it 19 times. How did you not have the ball any more than that? I genuinely think this is one of the greatest. It's one of the greatest anomaly games I think that I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo ran 50 total plays. 50. In a game against a team that could do literally next to nothing offensively. I don't know what to do with Buffalo. I know you have the best quarterback in the playoffs.
Yes.
That's not even debatable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you have the other pieces around him. I also don't understand why you're healthy scratching Keon Coleman and healthy scratching Gabe Davis. I mean,
because they're no good. I mean,
Keon's
not
fine.
Keon just hasn't been good.
Keon's just immature. But then you look up and down the roster of guys that caught passes: Jackson Halls and Terrell Shavers and Brandon Cooks. You're not good enough to prove these points. Because Keon Coleman's the second best receiver on this team. It's not even debatable.
Yes.
I would argue Gabriel Davis is probably the third best receiver on this team.
Yes.
But you're out here trying to prove a point. And I get that. I really do. I don't get it in Week 16.
Well, against a Cleveland team that maybe you didn't
Maybe.
Obviously, you didn't have to. Obviously, you didn't have to have all your guys going to win that game. But I see what you're saying. I mean, that to me, that's been their biggest problem all year long, is that they don't have a receiver that you can count on.
No, the offense is just clunky. You can count on James Cook, and that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
My next one is a stock down, and this is a blanket. Stock down the NFL. I don't know what exactly it was you did in Detroit for the Steelers and the Lions. The last 4 minutes of that were an absolute fiasco. Officiating, not even being able to get the call out correctly. Everything took forever. And then we get to the bigger point. We haven't mentioned this yet. I'm going to tell you the facts as I know them. There was a fan in the crowd in Detroit that DK Metcalf has reported to the NFL before.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow he wound up in the front row in Detroit. DK Metcalf walked over to him, grabbed him by the shirt from the field, and then either threw a punch or shoved him backwards. I'm not sure which one. How in the hell did he end up back in this game? And I'll put this on Mike Tomlin. I'll put it on the league office. I'll put it on the officials. I'll put it on all of you. He assaulted a fan, and you let him come back into this game.
Mm-hmm.
How in the world did that make any sense to you?
Well, because nobody flagged it, right? And you can't be ejected for something that wasn't flagged. That was what I read earlier today, and I went, that doesn't make any damn sense.
Okay.
So
your rule is stupid.
Yes.
At some point, somebody had to tell the officials,
Mm-hmm.
drop a flag, stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but it didn't just happen. He wasn't on the field anyway. He was on the sidelines. Who cares when you drop the stupid flag? Just get him out of here.
Mm-hmm.
DK Metcalf is the biggest nutcase in the NFL, and it's not even close. In a league that gave us Antonio Brown, I think he's right there with him.
Ooh, I mean,
he's right there with him.
It's a little far, isn't it?
Not really.
Okay, all right.
Because just remember, Antonio Brown didn't go completely kooky madookie until he retired. At this point in their careers, DK Metcalf, crazier than Antonio Brown. You freeze his feet off, send him to Vegas one good time, there ain't no telling what he's going to do.
They're right on the
He is a complete lunatic. Even to go over there, how stupid do you have to be?
Mm-hmm.
And then to just act like it didn't happen blew my mind.
And how long does he get suspended for? A game?
At least. I would suspend him the rest of the season, personally. You got to set an example here. Of you ain't allowed to swing at fans. I don't care what he said.
Right.
I don't care what he said.
Mm-hmm.
You're the professional here. They're the fan. You want somebody to do something about it? Call security. If he said something that's so untoward, call security. They'll take him out of there and watch them do it. But no, you have to go. You have to do what DK Metcalf does, which is you lose your temper and then you do something that should have hurt your team.
Mm-hmm. And you lost the game anyway. No, they won the game. They won the game. Interesting.
Debatably, but yes.
Debatably. That final play. All right.
And just to be clear why I said that, it wasn't the Amon-Ra OPI that I'm stuck on. There was another one in the end zone that I still can't figure out what he did wrong. Well, they hit each other. He's allowed to run in a straight line, which is all he did.
Mm-hmm.
It was on Isaac Tesla. He ran a slant. The corner runs just beeline into him, and somehow that was OPI.
Yep. My next stock up is going to be for the Miami Hurricanes. It's the first thing I took away from what happened this weekend in the college football playoff. I mean, other than, proving everybody's, our point that the group of five didn't belong there, was I didn't know Miami had it like that defensively. Now, I know they hadn't given up a whole bunch of points this year, but I just chalked that up to they're playing the junior circuit in the ACC. And then they came out and Texas A&M and they shut them down. I didn't know they had it like that.
Props to cousin Colin Green, who made a sizable wager on the Miami Dolphins, or on the Miami Dolphins. Somebody said it in chat, and now I can't do that. On the Miami Hurricanes after the bangers on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I was not surprised. That game was fantastic. I know there weren't a lot of points.
Yep.
The defenses and the special teams in that game were unbelievable.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
By the way, a lot of JMU fans saying, well, Texas A&M only scored 3 points. Maybe they don't belong here. You sounds incredible dumb.
That's along with the same people that say, well, we had 4 blowouts last year in the college football playoff, and nobody said that the ACC and the SEC shouldn't have teams in, despite the fact that Clemson and Tennessee both got blowed out last year.
Yeah. You couldn't even get the prettiest girl at the Playboy Mansion. I got the prettiest girl at Titanium Teddy's Trailer Park. I guess that means I'm a bigger player than you. How stupid can you possibly be?
Titanium Tammy's Trailer Park. That was beautiful. Just weaving that tapestry. Love it. All right, and
she might only have 4 teeth and her eyes point northeast and southwest, but she's the best looking one there. I'm better than you. No, you're not.
Then let's see, stock up, stock down. I need another one here. Let me go. Oh, I gotta go stock up for Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars, because those dudes, I didn't know. Again, it's just one of those things. Like, consider me ignorant to your greatness, I suppose. I did not expect you to go in there and to completely dominate the Denver Broncos like you did. I mean, first off, kudos for going on the road and doing it. Second off, you're still gonna have to make everybody believers, because I still don't think people actually believe that you're that good. But this is a good first step to go and, hey, you should actually really fear us as we enter the AFC playoffs.
Jacksonville's good, and they are not to be trifled with. You just got me all screwed up because you took the group of 5.
Oh, sorry.
Stock down Brent Venables. What exactly would you say that was? How do you go up 17-0 and then just never really threaten to score again? Like, it's an Alabama team that cannot run. I don't think I've ever seen a worse running team than the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Certainly not one from a school that has been so prolific about it in the past. And I just don't know how you're doing it. Typically, we'll see a lot of balance from an Alabama squad. But
Alabama ran it 25 times Friday night. How many yards did they gain?
70?
Lower. By the way, remember, sack yardage is taken out against rushing in college football.
Let's go 52.
Lower.
39.
Lower.
17.
28. They ran it 25 times for 28 yards.
Yes.
And beat you sideways from about 5 minutes to go 10 minutes to go in the second quarter on.
Mm-hmm.
I will never understand it. I watched the entire game, and I just sat there going, what is happening right now? Also, you get a stock down for wearing an Air Jordan basketball hoodie to a college football playoff game. Did you notice that?
Mm-mm.
His hoodie was the Air Jordan basketball logo, like the one that's on the old Jordans. The throwback, like, retro logo.
All right.
I get that you're a Jordan school. I get that. And I get that was Oklahoma colors. That's a basketball. This is the college football playoff. He got crucified on Twitter for that.
Did he?
I didn't even notice it at first. And then I finally saw it and went, yeah, I hate that a lot. That makes me, I mean, you already look like the crypt keeper from Tales from the Crypt. That makes me hate you a little bit more.
Stock down Brent Venables.
I don't know if you knew this or not. Brent Venables is the last face that you see before you die. Did you say I'm wrong? Mm-hmm. Are you dead?
We tried to ask Matt's grandma, but
Matt, Matt got tanked so far in his feelings.
But in the YouTube comments, Matt, we were talking about the kiss of death, and Matt said, yeah, Tank once told my grandma she looked good for her age, and the next thing you know, she died.
That had him. I went to put some ice in my drink. I came back. He was so in his feelings over that.
Matt's picking on me. I don't like it.
Matt's not being nice to me. But it was funny.
It was funny. It was good, really funny.
Matt said, I'm sorry for my loss. Got a commercial.
Oh, no. There we go. You're in the Sportsocracy. It's ESPN Asheville.
This year, we have plenty to celebrate. From reuniting with loved ones, to welcoming new family members, from rediscovering the great outdoors, to perfecting Let's Stay In. At Ingalls, we're so proud to play a part in your everyday adventures and all your celebrations. So here's to taking a pause and taking it all in. Merry Christmas from Ingalls.
iHeartRadio is the #1 Christmas music app.
Rocking around the Christmas tree land.
Open the app and start listening to your local holiday station on the go.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell.
And search Holiday in the app to get all the Christmas stations like North Pole Radio, iHeart Christmas Classics, and playlists for every holiday occasion. We know you're busy. Let us handle the music. Open the free iHeartRadio app and start listening now.
Bring in the new year with the best meat in town, the Bears Smokehouse Barbecue in downtown Asheville, celebrating New Year's Eve and New Year's Day with you, and drink specials, and all the smoky barbecue favorites. Gather for the complimentary champagne toast at midnight New Year's Eve, and as for New Year's Day, come early and enjoy a festive Bloody Mary and mimosa bar. And the back alley bar will have all the bowls and the playoffs on. From the Bears family to yours, we wish you a flavorful holiday season, and cheers to a new year. BearsBBQ.com.
I'm Coley Duffy.
I'm Cody Ward.
And
we're the Chainsaw Brothers.
Actually, we're cousins. A few days after Helene, we was in the driveway having a couple beers, waiting on the power to come back on. And we heard so many people calling, needing trees removed, and couldn't afford it.
So I called my dad to borrow a chainsaw, and over the next few months, we cleared trees for our neighbors. Our business was born out of wanting to help Western North Carolina get back on our feet.
We are fully insured and licensed. We keep our promises, meaning if we say we're going to be there, we'll be there. In these parts, we live how we were raised.
When you call the Chainsaw Brothers, you're not a customer, you're family. We're good at what we do, and we do it for a reasonable cost.
For all your chainsaw needs, call the Chainsaw Brothers. 828-316-1013. Or find us on Facebook. See how we treat our family.
Are you still covered up with storm damage and debris?
Call us about our daily rates at 828-316-1013. That's 828-316-1013. We're the Chainsaw Brothers, and with our neighbors, we are Western North Carolina strong.
Woohoo! 'Twas the day before Christmas, and at the North Pole, the elves were all gleeful, mind, body, and soul. The gifts they were wrapping the cookies were yummy with Ingalls ingredients to delight every tummy. The joy in the air was as thick as the snow, and Santa was prepping to make Christmas a go. From making to baking, content as you please, when off in the distance they heard a loud sneeze. Santa was sick, and this just wouldn't do, so the elves hopped a sleigh and to Ingalls they flew. OJ and honey and tissues galore, they grabbed every cure as they ran through the store. Christmas was saved, because those elves were amazing. With big thanks to Ingalls, low prices, love the savings.
Clarissa sells WNC as the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have, Zillow Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
Do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Our mission, to improve lives with every interaction. This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com. That's parksfordhendersonville.com.
The Sportsocracy.
That is some good, clean family fun there, eh, Cot?
It is ESPN Asheville. Welcome back into the Sportsocracy on an
Overreaction Monday.
And we're doing the
Sock Up, Sock Down draft. Don't make me think about stuff.
Stock up, stock
My
down.
whole day got turned upside down when I realized, oh, wait, it's hard for me to go to work today, so you just give me a key.
Yes. Jeremy got stuck up here in the mountains rather than being down in Greenville. Like
I had to make
is.
chicken salad out of chicken excrement. In fairness, we did need to test all of the things.
Did you put it on a croissant? Because that's very nice. The chicken
excrement?
chicken salad on a croissant. It's very nice.
And you know where you get that? Your local Ingles Deli. Low prices. Love the savings.
That you do, my friend. Stock up, stock down for the weekend. You've got another pick here, Jeremy, after taking Brent Venables of the Oklahoma Sooners after he wore basketball gear to a football game. True neck selection there, brother.
It's also stock down because he looks like a corpse.
Somebody said he looked like Death from Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
I'm convinced when I die, he's going to...
Him and Adam Silver are both showing up.
Oh, when I die, Brent Venables is going to be right here and says, "Are you ready to dance with the devil?" Can't say that word, but I want to. My next one, stock down Detroit Lions. Good God, what was that? And I'm not even mad. It's not even your offense that I'm mad at. How did you let Jalen Warren break free for 2 40-yard touchdown runs in the fourth quarter?
Uh-huh.
I was playing against him in a fantasy league, and my day was we were going to have a perfect day. And now I need George Kittle and Juwan Jennings to score like 8 points tonight. And I don't like that because I've had to have the angina about that all day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, you go stock down for the Detroit Lions. I'm going stock down for the Houston Texans, who made the Raiders look like a competent-ish team at times.
They're not.
I mean, Ashton Gianti, you let him go off for 2 big plays, and now people think he's the thing again. So thanks for that. And it's just you get to this point in the season, and you wonder who is going to show you their true colors. And is this the Houston Texans showing us their true colors? Or is this just a minor setback before they get the chance to do that in the playoffs? I think it's more likely that this is more likely who they are. A team that will struggle with bad teams and maybe take a shot at a good team now and then, but for the most part, it's just, you're okay. You're okay right now. I mean, your defense is still real good, although yesterday I don't know what the hell happened. But here we are with Houston, just making the Raiders look good. And you know I can't stand for that.
Oh, no. The last time Tank said something good about the Raiders, I think John Madden was the head coach.
Maybe, no, the last good thing I said about the Raiders was, I like this hire. And look how that happened. Look what happened. Brought in Pete Carroll, and I liked it. And poopy. Congratulations. Tank Spencer KOD'd once more. Let's see here. And then we will go. I can't get out of this without doing it. So stock down. Todd effing Bowles. Joshua effing Grizzard. And all of the other effing Buccaneers who think that we need to keep doing this. Just let it go. He's not a good coach. He's never been a good coach. If you think this team is talented at all, then you owe it to them to give them a chance and get them a new head coach. And just scrub the decks.
Anyone else.
Jason, now is the time. Save yourself.
We will send you one U.S. Aaron Glenn. You can have that since you really enjoy former coaches of the New York Jets.
Oh. I've just had it. I mean, there comes a time where we've had too much, and it's the same damn cycle every year. Get out to a hot start, go on a lull, and then barely squeak your way into the playoffs. And now you're gonna barely back your way out of the playoffs. At least I hope you do. And then I could stop hearing all that. Well, you're not gonna fire a coach that's won the division 5 years in a row. What does it matter if it's a division not worth winning?
It's not that we didn't say you're not good at what you do. It's that what you're doing is not worth doing.
No, what he's doing is definitely worth doing. He's just not good at it. And there are a list of thousands of people that could take this job and do as good of a job. Hopefully there's a few that could do it better. And you find one of those. Because I'm tired of Todd Bowles.
So does that mean it's my turn?
Yes.
Back to backies?
Yes.
Well, my first one will be a stock up for one, Tyler Ethan Shuck, or as we like to refer to him around here, shuck around and find out. I'm going to say something that would have sounded crazy 6 weeks ago, and I believe it. I'm not sure he's not the best rookie of all the rookies in this class. Really? Cam Ward's looking better. Jackson Dart has regressed a lot. I don't know what you do about that, but that offense is a disaster.
But you're saying of all the rookies, not just a rookie quarterback.
I meant of the rookie.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
I thought that was implied.
It was not. It was not. You said of all the rookies, and so I thought, oh, well, that is a spicy.
He could end up being Offensive Rookie of the Year, and it wouldn't surprise me in the least.
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, I'm kind of curious what his odds are right now. Because if I was being honest, how many guys, if you had a vote, how many offensive rookies would you have ahead of him?
Oh. I hadn't really
Can't be Ibuka anymore because he's going full turd sandwich.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Travion Henderson, he didn't really do it enough. I mean, Harold Fannin to me is in the top 4.
Okay.
It's Tetairoa McMillan or it's Tyler Shuck. And I think I would go Shuck.
Maybe.
Solely because of the importance of the position he plays.
Right.
Now, if Tetairoa wins it, I'm not going to be mad, but Shuck should be too.
I was going to say, if the Panthers ended up winning the division, I think that would.
It's not nearly as easy as Defensive Rookie of the Year is. Because Defensive Rookie of the Year should be a piece of paper that just says, in order, Carson Schlesinger, James Pierce, Nick Emanwari, I'm not voting for any more. I'm done.
Just not.
Stop it at 3, because the rest of you don't matter.
Yeah.
Right now, name how high are the odds on any defensive rookie to win Defensive Rookie of the Year that's not one of the 3 names I just said? The lowest odds are what outside of those 3?
2,500.
You're close if you'd have had a different last word there. It's plus 12,000.
12,000.
Yeah, Jahad Campbell is 4 with Donovan Ezeraku, Nick hurting for a skirting, and Mason Graham, Malachi Starks. There's a bunch more. Mm-hmm. It doesn't really matter.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shuck around and find out. New Orleans, you remember that thing I said about just
be patient?
It's all part of the plan. And finally, stock down one Jake Paul. You little twerp. It is so good to finally see you just play 1, 2, 3 shut mouth. I enjoyed that way more than I should have.
Mm-hmm.
You get in it. Look, you get in the ring with somebody like Anthony Joshua, you deserve what you got.
Yes.
And hopefully Netflix will go, can we be done with this now? They won't, because there's going to be a fight with Canelo Alvarez, and it's probably going to happen just exactly like it happened this time. He was talking smack about that with his jaw broken. He reminds me of that knight in Monty Python. Merely a flesh wound. You're hopping on one foot.
Yeah.
Bro, you're bleeding. That's not good.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. All right, final selection, stock up, stock down from the week. I say the week because I'm going all the way back to Thursday.
Oh, that's
Sammy D, MVP. I'll say it for once. I don't know how you did it. I do not know how you did it. But somehow the Seattle Seahawks made that comeback against the LA Rams on Thursday night in overtime. And as bad as you looked in the first half, that was just setting us up for the joyous occasion of your greatness in the second half of that ball game. Because to me, that was orchestrated Sammy D.
Hey, Tank, let's play a fun game. How many quarterbacks in the NFL have more wins than Sam Darnold the last 2 years?
Oh, I'll say none. Yeah.
0.
Yeah.
How many have one less win than Sam Darnold?
None.
How many have 2?
1.
Josh Allen. It's the only one.
Mm-hmm.
Jared Goff's the only one within 3. Then you get Justin Herbert, Bo Nix, and Jalen Hurts, which is where that line of quarterbacks being a win, wins being a quarterback stat goes in the dumper.
That's where I go. Maybe I erred.
Maybe I should have stopped at 23.
Maybe I falafeled that one. I don't know.
Maybe there's a reason it's called 23 in me and not 22 in me.
You got to give your boy credit, though. I mean, I didn't expect it. I thought they were just going to honestly, I thought at one point it was just going to be all over but the crying, and Jeremy was going to come in doing the crying. And then all of a sudden, Sammy D shows up in the fourth quarter.
Never doubt the legend of Sam Darnold. 26-6 in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
We'd put that in my win column, right?
Most certainly. 1 year, remember, aberration could happen to anybody, got really lucky and won score games. 2 years with 2 different teams, it's hard to say that it's not Sammy. Right? You can't take credit away from him after he's done it 2 years in a row with 2 different teams, completely different coaching staffs, completely everything.
I'm thinking of decorating my office in Greenville with nothing but just pictures of my little boyfriends that I've been right about. Just get a big Sam Darnold mural of him riding a horse back behind my desk.
Oh, I dare to think what that might cost.
Don't care.
I think I'd rather have one of those little blue geese popcorn buckets.
I'll get somebody to paint it. It's going to look like a Lego fireman regardless.
Sure. You're in the Sportsocracy. It's ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400. We'll be right back.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Not too bad of an afternoon, plenty of sunshine, but the coolest day of the week will leave us still at 50 degrees. Tonight, some clouds, 35. Tomorrow, more clouds than sun, a little southeast breeze, low 60s. Mid-60s Christmas Eve, near 70 with mostly sunny sky on Christmas Day. And the day after Christmas, sunshine, upper 60s. From the Weather Channel, I'm meteorologist Ray Stajan.
This report is sponsored by Progressive Commercial Insurance. Progressive Commercial Insurance flexes to fit your business's needs. From quick repairs to adjustable coverages and even payment options. Progressive Commercial makes it easy to get what you need. Get a quote today in as little as 8 minutes at progressivecommercial.com.
We know exactly what you're not thinking about right now. Wiper blades. But now that you are, take a moment to think about how Rain-X is the #1 brand of wiper blades in America. Why? Because Rain-X thinks about wiper blades all the time. We obsess, so you don't have to. Simply install our blades and then think about literally anything else. So choose Rain-X, America's #1 wiper blades, and then go back to not thinking about wiper blades. Rain-X. Outsmart the elements.
This holiday season, Capital One reminds you to give yourself the gift of 1.5% cash back with the Capital One Quicksilver Card.
Can I earn 1.5% cash back on birds?
Birds?
What if you sent your true love 2 turtle doves plus a partridge in a pear tree?
Sure, but why would anyone want that?
The song was very convincing.
Earn 1.5% cash back on all your holiday purchases with the Capital One Quicksilver Card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
The free iHeartRadio app is the #1 app for the holidays.
Have a holly jolly Christmas.
The amazing iHeart Christmas and playlist you'll love, all in one place. Open the app, search holiday, and let the festivities begin.
Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports have teamed up under a new local owner to serve our community with the finest custom apparel and unique branded items at the best price. Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports can customize whatever you, your team, or your local group may need with high-quality screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Visit mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com. That's mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com for your local one-stop custom apparel shops.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of commitment. Committed to you as our customers and the community that we serve. To do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelor or bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions, Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
At Ingles, whether we're celebrating Friday night rivals, televising college basketball games, bringing the Fan Fest to semi-pro soccer, or taking you out to the ball game at your minor league park, it's all in the bag. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
Welcome back into the Sportsocracy. It is ESPN Asheville, and it is time for the most important message of the day, Jeremy.
Don't do crimes!
That's right, don't do crimes. And I'm actually... So crimes were committed in this scenario, but I'm actually glad it ended the way that it did. I'm going to guess that this is pronounced Pinal County in Arizona. It's Pinal. So is it
penal?
Is it though? Because I don't think it is. And especially if it is, it makes this story even funnier. Because a 76-year-old man has been causing waves in Pinal County.
I know this story. I know exactly what the story is.
He's been causing some issues because he's been seen routinely lately sunbathing with nothing on below the waist.
Yeah.
He sits out in his driveway with no pants on, just going, I need to feel the rays right here.
I need to crisp the bits, if you will.
Excuse me, ma'am, could you tell me what time it is by my sundial? Although if he's 76 years old, he can still make a sundial. Good for you, brother. This guy, the police have been called several times on him in the last couple of weeks, and they seem to finally have reached an understanding of, sir, you're not allowed to show your ghibli bits out here in the driveway in front of the whole neighborhood. But they have ultimately decided not to send him to jail.
Move. You move. I've been here since 1974.
Thankfully, they did not take him to jail. However,
I'm going to sit right here in my driveway in all of God's glory, listening to Gordon Lightfoot, and there's nothing you can do about it.
They are working with him in other ways, counseling and such, to make sure that he just doesn't torture the rest of the neighborhood.
100%. Nobody wants to see that. Boys, that's never putting your best foot forward. Just throwing that out there.
They actually put a picture of him in the story. They got a blurred out picture of him sitting in front of his open garage in the lawn chair, just a swanging.
Depending on how big that blur is, could greatly explain to me why one would want to do this. Tank, do you possibly have any Coldplay over there? Because I feel like Coldplay would really, would accentuate this story.
Let me dig into my personal collection over here.
So my story comes from the summer. Remember we had the Coldplay canoodling.
Oh, yeah!
Well, now Miss Kristen Cabot has come out and decided to speak her truth.
Okay.
About what happened that eve, Coldplay concert. I made a bad decision, and I had a couple of high noons and danced and acted inappropriately with my boss. And it's nothing. I took accountability, and I gave up my career for that. That's the price I chose to pay. I want my kids to know that you can make mistakes and you can really screw up, but you don't have to be threatened to be killed for them. Who threatened to kill you? I mean, other than maybe his wife. I don't think anybody else was I feel like we throw those things out there all loosey-goosey. And as a guy who has many people, they don't threaten to kill me. They just wish I'd do it to myself. Yeah, I don't really think you earned quite what the rest of us have earned. I do really like the excuse of I had a couple high noons. Have you had a high noon?
I don't.
First of all, ultimate golf course seltzer. Ultimate. And those bad girls come in fours. And if you're not careful, they'll sneak up on you.
Really?
Kind of like that CEO did.
Oh, yeah?
Sneak right up on you.
And just snitch you.
You'll be dancing at a Coldplay concert next thing you know. I had 12 of those in a round of golf.
Well, that'll do it.
Tequila and grapefruit.
Okay.
Oh. That.
It's a tasty beverage.
It's a tasty beverage, and they go down great.
Goes down like water. Goes back up like
that was one of the nights
though.
we wound up at the Chubby Buddha, and I blamed that on high noon.
The Chubby Buddha.
It's a bar where we take our golf trip.
Mm.
Good place to get a beer and a cigar.
I'm sure. And maybe a venereal disease or two.
Oh, for sure. You don't even have to do anything. That's one of the few places you can get a venereal disease. You don't have to take your pants off. Some of those things laugh at penicillin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, oh, you think that'll stop me? Look like the Big Show in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. Like, get out of here, you.
All right, Overreaction Monday, continuing here in the Sportsocracy. Are there? Has anyone
went exactly how
has anyone escaped your wrath on this Overreaction Monday? Is there anybody that you haven't laid into that you wanted to?
I mean, DK Metcalf, he got it.
We know how stupid he is.
Kansas City. I mean, I haven't laid into the Kansas City
We do,
Chiefs yet.
but wait, we have a super chat that we missed along those lines, so we got to get that in there for us. No, shut up, Coldplay, back in the box.
Cause it's all about the money. All about the money.
We'll let you out again in 8 years when you're relevant again.
That's right. Stupid. Naming your kids after fruits.
Married to Gwyneth Paltrow and her weird candles. This is what happens when you leave.
Oddly enough, her candles smell better than Chris Martin's breath. Anyway, super chat from Sir Jimothy earlier in the day. Somehow we missed this. We apologize.
I got a couple ideas of how we missed it.
Hopefully he's joined us back in so he can hear his super chat here. But he said earlier he's got to bounce out. He said just joining in. Pittsburgh got rid of George Pickens for behavioral issues and then signs DK Metcalf, and then DK looks at George Pickens and says, I got you, fam. He says,
hold my beer.
Merry Christmas to all the listeners and the hosts. Thank you very much, Sir Jimothy.
Merry Christmas to all.
Indeed.
Yeah, we laughed when they did it. Oh, George Pickens is too problematic. So you traded for DK Metcalf?
Right.
That's like leaving your wife because she cheated on you too much and then start dating Tila Tequila. Like, I don't think you did this right.
Where did that come from?
I'm deep in my bag of analogies today, boys.
Hey, jeez.
This is a Grimace show. I'm in my bag.
Just stay out of Mr. Sanderson's bag.
I had somebody walk up to me. Amy and I went to a Christmas party Friday night, and I had somebody walk up to me, and the only thing they said was, "Where do you get this excrement?" Mom hugged me too much. Dad didn't hug me enough.
Mm-hmm.
And here I am.
Mm-hmm.
Ta-da!
Maybe I was born this way.
Can't read my poker face.
I think that's the wrong song.
I probably was.
But good for you getting the Stephanie reference.
They all sound exactly the same. So, Lady Gaga and Taylor Swift, two artists that just go, "Hey, the last one sounded good. Let's just do that again."
Yes. All right, we are counting down the moments here in a Overreaction Monday. So continue there. Sorry, I interrupted you with the super chat.
Well, I mean, it is just comical to me that Pittsburgh, we can't deal with George Pickens. But DK Metcalf, we're fine. By the way, just understand that the Pittsburgh Steelers can lock up the the AFC North with a Baltimore Ravens loss, and they beat the Browns. They actually can lock it up with either one of those things. Baltimore's going to miss the playoffs.
Of course they are.
We're going to get Aaron Rodgers and Bo Nix and Trevor Lawrence and, oh, boy, Josh, buddy, you better figure it out, because if you can't beat this group,
we'll never let you live it down.
The Jim Kelly comparisons are loud now. They will be deafening at the end of this.
Oh, yeah. Definitely climbing up that list of the greatest to never win it. It's definitely his the window's definitely open for him to do so.
Grant Holstrom said long drink is better than high noon.
What is it?
I don't know. Long drink.
Long drink. Okay.
Finished cocktails. Yep. That looks like something that would be on the floor when you wake up with a little person and a donkey and a clown in your hotel room. I don't know how I got here.
What kind of road trips are you taking, Jeremy? Jeez.
You've been on the road with me.
They would not like that.
You fall asleep early.
So I ruined the party for everybody, is that what you're saying?
No, you just sleep through it. Sometimes it's happened around you. We got some pictures.
No.
We'll play them in the final credits of the final show, kind of like The Hangover. There's Dead Tank with a clown holding his
The Carolina Panthers, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It went down to the wire yesterday, 23-20. Carolina's going to probably sneak into the playoffs as the NFC South champion.
Carolina.
They've got, they have to sweep, right? That's my understanding, is that they have to sweep the Bucs to do this? No.
They're a game ahead of you. You lose to the Dolphins, they beat the Seahawks, you're in. Or they're in. They beat you. They're in.
But we beat
you win
them
this week. Seattle beats Carolina this week. Then next week is for the division.
Yeah, please, dear God, don't let that happen. Just let's be done with it. Honestly.
Yeah, come on, Dolphins. Let's go fish. Let's go fish.
Right. Just put us out of our misery and allow the front office to finally say with Todd Bowles and be done with it. Monday Night Football tonight, Jeremy, we have a win or go home for the Indianapolis Colts. They get eliminated if they lose tonight, right? I think that's how that works.
That's very possible.
49ers and the Colts.
They are eliminated with a loss tonight.
I believe on Friday you and I both took the 49ers minus the 5.5 in this one, didn't we?
San Francisco 4th and Niners. We did.
Over, under, how did we split on that?
That's a good question. We were
45.5 for tonight's game.
I was about to say, I know I was on the over. No, I have the Colts tonight.
Oh, you have
the Colts plus 5.5.
Okay.
Oh, I remembered I was on the over. You have the 49ers and over the 46.5.
And over. All right, so we're both on the
I think this
over.
game will be close. I think this is a higher scoring game than people think. All right, and maybe you're going to call me a kooky Madookie or a conspiracy theorist. I feel like every single year we get to this point in Week 16, because this is the semifinal week for almost every fantasy football playoff.
Yep.
And crazy stuff happens. Guys that should score 25 points score 2.
Mm-hmm.
Guys that
Trey
should
Young
score
Henderson.
2 score 25.
Taysom Hill.
And things go just wonky.
So the wonky thing that could happen in this game is Ricky Pearson. No, he's out.
Tonight, if you have George Kittle or Jawan Jennings, sit back and get your popcorn ready, and maybe put it in your avatar popcorn holder.
Well, that's a good idea.
Because those two. Those are the two I'm looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor may run for 225 yards tonight. It won't shock me in the least. That 49er defense is so little on in the back half that if they can hold up against that line, Jonathan Taylor could eat them alive.
I think I saw earlier where DeForest Buckner was declared eligible and up for the game.
The last I heard is it looked like he was going to play.
Yeah, they scrolled it up there on the NFL channel just a little while ago that he was going to play tonight. So that's good news for the Colts. Needing to win or else their playoff hopes are down the drain. San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, and as a Jets fan of, the team that owns your first-round pick, that's a shame.
Ain't it a shame? That'll do it for us here on an Overreaction Monday. Don't forget, tune in tonight on the iHeartRadio app to Fox Sports Upstate. It's 104.9 down there. And Jeremy will be on with his overtime program.
Also on our YouTube channel at the Sportsocracy. There's a lot of you. You just go click the subscribe button. Yeah. It would mean a lot to us.
Yeah. At 6 o'clock, he will do like an hour pregame show, and then 7 to 9 is his usual slot down there on Fox Sports Upstate. So go tune in there on the iHeartRadio app. Jeremy, have a great one. We will be back here tomorrow for
Football Tuesday.
Nailed it. Strong finish. We'll see you then.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Not too bad of an afternoon, plenty of sunshine, but the coolest day of the week will leave us still at 50 degrees. Tonight, some clouds, 35. Tomorrow, more clouds than sun, a little southeast breeze, low 60s. Mid-60s Christmas Eve, near 70 with mostly sunny sky on Christmas Day. And the day after Christmas, sunshine, upper 60s. From the Weather Channel, I'm meteorologist Ray Stajan.
This report is sponsored by Audible. Audible's romance collection has something to satisfy every side of you. Fall for a brooding duke. Dive into a steamy romantasy series from Sarah J. Maas. Or find the perfect rom-com from Lily Chu. Start listening free when you sign up for a 30-day trial at audible.com.
'Tis the season. When you're in the mood for holiday music, listen live with the iHeartRadio app and on your radio. 97.7 The Brew, Asheville's Christmas station.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-iHeart.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Merry, Merry Christmas, and let's light the tree.
It's my favorite time of year.
The decorations, the lights.
Through all the merry and bright.
Family time.
Eating way too much. Watching Christmas movies.
We'll be here with the news and talk.
The news
does not take a break for the holidays.
Look what's happened.
What you need to know.
You better watch out.
We're watching this next weather system
throughout the season.
I'm telling you.
News Radio 570 WWNC.
iHeartRadio's Thank a Teacher, powered by Donors Choose. Nominate an outstanding teacher in your life who's gone above and beyond for their students to be among the winners of $5,000 to stock their classroom. Nominate a teacher who goes the extra mile today at iHeartRadio.com/teachers.
The world needs Sesame Street, and right now, Sesame needs you. Donate today at sesame.org/iHeart. That's SESAME.org/iHeart.
Elmo loves you. Thanks for making a difference.
It's time to kick off the perfect tailgate and take your team to Ingles. Chips and guac made fresh in store every day. The best meat in town packaged fresh every day. And smiling faces giving you their best every day. Let's be real. In the South, football season is our favorite season of the year. There's a lot to smile about, especially with deals like these. Ingles. Low prices, love the savings.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
This football season, Bear Smokehouse Barbecue is where the fans feast. Catch every game Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday on big screens with booming sound, cold drinks, and the best barbecue in town. Bring your crew and tackle the game day grub package. A dozen wings, a pound of pork or chicken, a full rack of ribs, 3 pints of sides, and slider rolls, feeding 4 hungry fans. Whether you're cheering for touchdowns or just here for the ribs, Bears is the ultimate game day destination. Bears Barbecue in downtown Asheville, your home for football, where the fans feast.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
all across the Tar Heel state.
Tar Heels on the run. Trimble to the cup, layup, counted in the foul.
This is Carolina basketball.
Long rainbow 3-0, but net from the rookie. Out to Trimble. He'll try another triple. Counted.
The home of the 6-time national champions.
Drives and hammers it home. Hello, young fella.
This is your radio home for the Tar Heels.
Asheville's home for the Tar Heels is ESPN Asheville.
The Ingalls Giving Tree, benefiting Manna Food Bank, is back up at the Asheville Mall for the season. We know nothing can hold back the holiday spirit of giving in Western North Carolina, and we remember the needs of our neighbors this year. Drop off non-perishable items in the donation barrels at Ingalls locations, donate online, or at the Ingalls Giving Tree at the Asheville Mall. Help Ingalls Markets, iHeart Radio Asheville, WLOS, and Asheville Citizen Times ensure Manna Food Bank can fill thousands of empty plates this season. Together, we can make a difference.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
I'll trust water bottles and a flashlight to save the day, but I'll be proved wrong.
With a tornado approaching, I'll realize that I lack a wheelchair-accessible shelter.
When the floodwaters rise, I'll be up in the attic with 20 cans of beer.